Warning: the Bearded Barbarian Collectibles YouTube channel is for mature audiences in age, but immature humor only. If you are offended by sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, you may want to get in your spaceship and leave the galaxy. All those remaining, sit back and relax as we join the Bearded Barbarian with hours and hours of entertainment. If you are new to the Bearded Barbarian YouTube channel, subscribe and join the Barbarian Horde, and help build the Empire to take over the Republic.
Hey everybody, it's Thursday. We're back at it again. Hope everybody's having a great time out there. It's beautiful weather. I know a lot of people are out having fun, splashing around in the weather, etc. So it's a long weekend here. We're looking forward to a long weekend. I'm not sure if it's sort of a state holiday in Virginia. So we're looking forward to having a nice time. We're going to have one guest tonight. We went from 5 last week to 1. Must have been something Chase said. It wasn't anything I said. I can tell you that. He made somebody. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody's out having a fun time, and Chase and I are going to have a fun time here. We're going to have more fun here than those goobers are wherever they are. So, anyway, to spoil the spoil, here he is from good old Florida, Chase from Chase's Kingdom. Here we go.
What's going on? I chased him away. I just
chased him away. It wasn't me. I'm a delight. Okay.
Back for another episode of Barbarian Horde. What's going on, chat? Good to see everybody tonight. Yeah, normal Thursday evening with the Barbarian.
Yeah, we're gonna have a fun time. Why not?
Better than
I don't
that,
care
man.
if it's just you and I here,
and
I'm staring at myself all night. You know what I mean? So we'll have a fun time regardless. So.
Sure.
Now, how's everything been going on in Florida?
Florida's been pretty hot. So if you're cold, come on down to Florida. Don't stay long. No, it's been damn hot, man. The heat index is hitting 120, 110 degrees outside. So, yeah, if you're in Florida, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. That's the key.
You got your hydration for the evening?
Sure. Lots of good concerts coming through.
Awesome.
A lot of good stuff coming through. I'm pretty stoked.
Anybody you're looking forward to seeing concert?
I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing some Hatebreed. Destroy everything. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. I'm looking forward to the Hatebreed show.
They do R&B. Is that right? They're an R&B band. Is that right?
Little hardcore for the mental heads.
There you go.
Some good stuff though. Yeah. It's been I don't know. It's been pretty exciting. Panthers got taken out, man. I was rooting for them.
I thought for sure after they rolled through all the teams they rolled through that they would have made it happen.
Yeah. But congrats to the Knights. I mean, they deserved it. They deserved it. Damn, 9 points in a hockey game. That's pretty impressive.
They poured it on.
They wanted it. So congrats to the Golden Knights. Anybody from Vegas out there.
Yeah, just when you think hockey, you think Florida against Las Vegas. This is just like, you know, what are we talking about here? It's crazy.
I know, it was the weirdest thing ever.
It's been a weird year for sports. I mean, the Nuggets win the championship. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, the Heat dropped the ball on that one too. Like, here we go. Oh no,
rough year. At least you guys made it to the finals. I thought for sure we were going to get at least one champion out of the thing. We got blown right off the face of the earth on both planes.
Exactly.
There's always football. There's always
yes,
football.
yes. We're one day closer to football season. That's
That's
what that's means to me. So. No, man,
We're looking forward to DeAndre Hopkins joining the Patriots. That's imminent. It's definitely imminent.
And the old man's going for another one. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Well, under Bill O'Brien, he had his 4 best seasons. So
sure.
So they'll be fast
weapon.
friends again, huh?
A major weapon. Yeah, he's getting along in the tooth, so I don't know.
They get better. Once they hit 30, they get better.
Sure they do. Julio Jones.
Right. Understood. We'll see how it all turns out.
Pop it in here.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get the shout-outs?
Yeah, let's go do some shout-outs. Let's see who's here. Let's see where there is.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's get the shout-outs.
All right, let's see who we got here tonight. HCF is here. Thank you very much, buddy. We appreciate you showing up. John Willamy, thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Yes.
All right.
24
Anthony Moe, thank you for coming.
How about thank you for the package? That should have been the first thing he should have said. Was like,
well, he's getting there. Let him warm up.
Okay. No, he got his for me. It should have been today.
Oh, did he? He got it today. Well, maybe he hasn't opened it. Maybe he's saving it for a special occasion. Is there a puppy in there? Does he need to open it immediately? Or
yeah, it needs oxygen.
Or fruit. I needs oxygen. Poke some holes in that box. Go over there.
Some holes in the box. Dead Zone. Welcome to the Dead Zone.
All right, Dead Zone is here. All right.
Yes, we love us some Dead Zone citizen.
Yeah,
if you're into a wicked good mystery box, that's the guy you want to follow. You want to get 10%
Has he got a mystery box going right now?
I don't know if the Ninja Cats is still available.
Ninja Cats.
There wasn't too many left Saturday. So
what is a Ninja Cat? So is it a cat you're getting or a ninja? I don't understand.
It's the Ninja Cat box. I mean, you might open it up and the ninja pops out of it. I mean, I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. But if there's any available, and for future boxes, make sure you use that Chase's Kingdom all caps code for 10% off.
10% off.
You're purchasing.
What does Chase get? Does Chase get a kickback of some sweet 10%?
I get the glory of being affiliated with
glory. Huh? Sounds pretty sketchy. All right, I'm very good. Let's see who else is here.
We got Strange Dog.
All right, Strange Dog. We appreciate you coming. All right.
What's up, my man? Let's see. Crazy Scott. I know it's late over there in Scotland. I gotta get my Scottish accent down better.
Keep working on it. I've got a long way to go.
Yeah, we got the Queen of the Mods.
Right, Christina, thank you very much for showing up. We appreciate it. She got her box yesterday or today or whenever. She posted some. That was nice.
Dropping those links. Appreciate that. And I do believe that's it for now. And I'm sure you guys will be hanging out with us for the evening. And I'm sure people will be popping in.
Sure. We appreciate everyone coming out tonight. JKL big timed us. He's got more important things to do. I don't know if it's a hot date or a cold date or some kind of other thing he had to be at. And Ray's Chaos, I don't know what he's up to tonight. And Pop Heat is asleep. I have no doubt he's sleeping.
The man came home and collapsed on his couch from a hard day's work.
Hard days. People think when you own a business, it's like I get to do less because the boss isn't going to tell me what to do. It's so much more work, is it not?
Twice the amount of work. Yes, absolutely. That's why I just sold my business this year. Because I was done. I was like, okay, yeah, I've had enough. Sold out, right? Yeah. But now I'm working for the guy that bought it. So,
so now you can be one of those people. You know what I mean? Just like it's too hot. I need to go home.
Collect the paycheck. Yeah. I don't have to worry about nothing.
There you go.
It's a good thing.
There's a lot of pressure for sure. So I'm a state employee, so there's no pressure on me. You know what I mean? So
the bird is the word. I knew. You're all getting your
Birdman showed up.
Now.
That's great. Birdman showed up. Awesome. We appreciate it. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. Gonna do a little trivia like before. I think Chase has his thing we were working on also. If you got your doodad around, and we're going to do sort of the same thing. We're going to do a little bit of ranking. If Chase remembered his pen and paper. If he didn't, I'm sure he'll use this right here. Okay. Always bring your pen and paper. You never know when you're going to need it. we are going to do, again, because we're always negative here. You have to remember there's a lot of negativity in this, in a positive way. It's a positive, negative kind of.
That way you guys.
We're going to do least favorite villains this time. Okay. Now, not when we say least favorite, it's not, the worst villains. It's the people we don't like as villains. Okay. So villains, kind of crappy villains, kind of a thing. And it doesn't have to be just superhero villains. It could be any kind of a villain, whether it's a horror movie or a love story. I don't know. Whatever you consider somebody as a villain. Don't name names, being me. Pick whatever you think. Okay. And of course, in the chat, you can name some people as well. If you want to name Eric from Two Boys, that's okay. I'll allow it. Okay. So, all right. We appreciate it. So that's going to be something we're going to do throughout the evening. And again, we got our trivia. We're going to do our other things. And of course, as always, giveaways. Got some new stuff. Got a new pop I put on there. I got some more boxes to open soon. So there'll be some more sodas up there. I'm sure people are excited about that. But anyway,
they're making it harder and harder for you to stay in that soda game.
I'm telling you.
I'm seeing like the new stuff that's coming. Yeah, I'm almost out.
Are you? You're almost done. You're finished.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
There's still a few things. And then this box has been sitting up there for weeks. So there's some good ones in there. I just need to open them. So, but yeah, I'm being very choosy. I have 5 glass cabinets right next to me here. Those one Detolf cabinets, full of sodas, are all full all the way down. So, and I can fit 15 per shelf. So I'll let you do the math. And there's 4 shelves. So it's packed with sodas down there, and I'm running out of space. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more choosy when it comes to these.
Oh, there you go. That'll slow you down for sure.
Yeah, running out of space. And I really haven't sold anything. I mean, I keep telling myself I'm gonna sell some stuff. I got some stuff to sell. I don't know.
It's getting pretty bad. I've just about almost decided to delete my whatnot and just be done with it and go back to the good old Macari days, and eBay's doing live sales now.
There's somebody, and again, I'm not trying to start something, and I'm not trying to say one thing or another. There's
come on my show Saturday. We'll do
that started a class action lawsuit against these people at whatnot. I am not amongst them. I have nothing to do with it. I've never sold anything, so But
yeah, it's getting pretty shady. it's getting pretty. That's so. I like the old days where it was just you got the email, someone bought it. You got this many days to ship it thing. The whatnot's getting a little crazy. So
yeah. I figured eBay would be back in the mix once Funko started.
That's what I figured they would sooner. I thought they would do this sooner, and they slow rolled it. I seen one auction so far on eBay, and it's very restrictive, and they can kick you out pretty quick.
Really?
So I'm actually liking the guidelines. That's what I'm thinking. Like I might as well get in while the getting's good, kind of like whatnot, because
they're being tight on like copyright stuff, like music and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. And you can't load things while you're going live. You have to preload everything. Everything's got to be set. I mean, very very. I like it that way though. It's very cut dry. Here, this is it, and there's no. Because you just can't go live on eBay. They don't want to mess up their platform with people saying and doing things on their platform, which could get them into trouble. So very strict guidelines, which I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it.
Well, the thing, whenever there's a void of something, somebody's going to fill it. Whether it's a bigger company like eBay, or there may be another small startup, or there's some other small startups that'll gain ground. We'll see. I mean, it would be nice if people in the community sort of had something and sort of were able to come together and create something together. I think that would make it really cool, because whenever you get somebody that are collectors working on these things, I feel like you get a better product than just somebody just generally wanting to make a bunch of money. Because ultimately, when you get that greed factor into it, spirals things into different.
It don't take long. They see that first paycheck. Oh, we could make twice this.
Yeah.
Back it was hard to get approved with whatnot. It took me 6 months back because it was fresh, just started, and they were strict, and they looked at your channel and they made sure before they accepted you that you were going to be good for them and them good for you. Not now. Anybody and their grandma could do an auction or whatnot. So it's like, okay, well, you open the door to the wolves and you get wolves. So that's exactly what's going down with that. So I'd definitely be wary. Just advice. Just be wary.
I think, you should definitely be wary of all this.
So you get a little talk and a little fun. There you go. How we do. A little.
Well, we don't know. We don't talk a lot of Funko here. That's pretty much it for the evening. Exactly. Just so you know, we'll be talking trivia and then a bunch of hate. Okay, so that's pretty much how we roll.
Oi, oi, oi. What's up, DP?
DPJ is in the house.
See you, man.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right, you ready?
All right, so you're ready. All right, are you ready? I'm going to give you some time to think about these things. So, least favorite villains. We want 7 least favorite villains. I don't know why I picked that number.
It's not 10.
It doesn't matter. And I'll let you put them in any order. If you want to go 7 worst to, the most hated of all villains of yours, that'll be fine. Okay. So we'll think about those as we go along.
Well, that's it with the transition. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. And if you would be so kind, share on your Facebook page, Instagram page. Go ahead and share. Let's get some people up in here that haven't experienced the Barbarian Horde for themselves. Thank you guys once again for joining us every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles. All right, let's do this. Okay.
Christina says Mr. Ugly's not a villain. I disagree.
He's totally lovable. Everybody loves Mr. Ugly.
Yeah, well, he is a villain though, right? And we do agree to that, or no? Yeah. Anti-hero?
Not that I know of. He pleads the 5th. Is what he's saying. He pleads the 5th. He says.
I see. It depends on the week. One week he's a villain. Another week he's a bad, good, nice guy.
This is actually going to be a hard list for me. Because,
is it?
Yeah,
I love all the villains. They're all great.
I lean towards the villains. And
there's some that are got to be kind of crappy, right?
Like, sympathetic.
I know, but aren't some of them crappy? You're like, I don't like that particular crappy villains. You never heard of a crappy villain before?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I can't remember her name though, so I'll just.
If you can generally, look. If you're talking about names, I don't know anybody's name. I barely know my own. What's your name again? So yeah.
Channel, though.
Just describe the person, and I think everyone will sort of understand. You want me to go? I'll go first.
Okay,
I'll go first while you think about it. First one I have on here, it's going to probably bring a lot of negativity, but the answer is Michael Myers. I don't like him. Okay? Now, he's been in a lot of ones, but it's his costume. So lame. Oh, what are we going to have our costume? Trench coat? The goalie mask. Come on. I mean, what is this?
A
goalie mask? He can do better. He could do better than that. Don't you think?
It's just a Jason knockoff.
It's just like, come on. I don't know.
Jason's just younger brother.
Yeah. It's just, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Michael Myers? It's like, oh, come on. Anyway.
I can't remember his original name that they were going to give him to. That's a good.
Oh, they're going to give her. It is kind of a generic name. Every time someone says Michael Myers, I think of, Saturday Night Live.
Like Bart Myers. Oh, Bart! Look out for Bart. Bob or something.
Michael's a scary guy.
A scary name.
I'm sure, like it's already. See, HDF is already against me here. I didn't say that they're bad movies. I just think they could have done better. Okay, didn't care for it. They could have done much better.
All right. Well, I'm going to move my number 3 to my number 1. Okay. Just because if proper popper, it might be popping in the watch. Ouch. I'm saying Namor. I'm saying Namor for the stupid Wakanda movie that I can't stand.
Before the Wakanda movie, he was okay, but this one movie ruined it.
I don't know. I mean, little wing feet on his ankles and all that. That was a horrible villain. It's you got to beat up the guy that has wings on his ankles.
Yeah, that's not good. That's great. Wings on his ankle. I mean, what would little wings on your ankles do? I must have missed this. I didn't see the movie, so I don't know.
You can fly with wings.
You can fly with tiny little wings on your. It's your ankles. Doesn't it flip you upside down, and you're just kind of.
That's just the worst villain ever. Yeah, you can breathe underwater. That's it. I guess he's got some kind of strength in dexterity.
Well, so can Aquaman. So I mean, he's kind of breathe underwater. That's a tough. Fish can do that.
Yeah, I'm going with Namor. That one popped right in the
I actually have a Namor pop around here somewhere.
The pop was actually not too bad, but yeah, I definitely I didn't keep it. Let's say that.
John Wilmey said that Michael wore a janitor's suit. He does kind of wear a janitor's suit. That's right. The janitor never scared me. Always cleaned up my banana peels. You know what I'm saying? So from that perspective, I mean, how scary is that?
What's up, Umpty? If you guys haven't caught the Bearded Barbarian Umpty Scratch sticker video, he just dropped it. I think that was his.
I just finally dropped it. And Mama J promptly sent me a message and said, "Really?" Like I was at least 7 weeks from when everyone else dropped theirs, and then I finally dropped mine. And she's like, "Really?" Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, a little tardy."
I love it. Mama J gave me a little jab, didn't she?
She gave me a little shit. Because when she does a drop, it's like, do it on this day, at this minute, at this time, which, again, I understand why he does that. Umpty didn't do that. I blame Umpty for this. Okay, don't blame me. Blame Umpty for my tardiness. You got to keep me in line there, buddy. So.
What's up, Tats? That's 79.
All right, Tats, we appreciate you coming. Crap. All right. 6.
Hey, Chase, thanks for sending that out. I know it took you 2 years. But...
Well, he sent you wine, right? Did you send him wine at ages?
No, I did
you know what I mean?
Did not.
It's better now than it was then.
Alcohol in the mail. I've learned that the hardware way where you get the call from the
it wouldn't have survived 2 years.
Master, and they tell you to come back. Wait, what? And they give me the what for putting a beer bottle in my package.
Did they?
Oh yeah. So don't do that.
Well, back I think about a year and a half ago, I was supposed to send Lass a box, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll take alcohol," and I'm like, "I'm not sending that," because I knew that would be trouble. I was like, no, I don't think so. They sent some stuff back. I sent some sodas internationally, like the Funko sodas, and they sent it back to me, and I'm fairly certain they thought it was a drink.
The actual soda. They saw the shape.
They saw the shape, like they put it through. Yeah. Oh, there is a soda in here. Nope, can't do that. Because I didn't check liquids or anything, so they sent it right back to me. It said not a toy, and I was like, yes, it is toy. So ridiculous. All right,
who you got next?
All right, next
you got
I
next.
have.
It's gonna be hard to get through.
She-Hulk. She is the suckiest villain that there ever was.
It's not a villain, though.
I'm sorry? No, she definitely was. Okay? Only a villain would ruin an entire franchise, a TV show franchise. She ruined it. She was a terrible villain. Huh?
She's not a villain, though.
She is a villain. Check my pen. She's a villain. Okay? I said it.
Okay.
She-Hulk.
I don't know her name, but she was the villain in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. the annoying.
I was never into that show. I have no idea.
Big coned ears. I hated that lady. Just her voice. She was the worst villain ever. I hated it.
Well, like I said, I never saw that one, so I guess that was I guess I didn't miss much. So,
just a screechy, annoying Asian lady.
Whoops.
That's the only way I could describe her. Screechy, little, tiny Asian lady that just yells and screams a lot. I just thought it was the worst villain ever.
Rita Repulsa, is that what it is?
Rita Repulsa. There it is. Did you say I knew? I knew you guys would know.
Rita. It's a bad name. It's not a good name either.
Rita.
Rita Repulsa.
Worst villain ever.
Rita.
Yeah.
Do people agree? People think Rita Repulsa is a bad. Not a good name. So I have a tendency to agree there. I still think She-Hulk is a worse villain.
I loved it. I don't know why. I don't know. She was cute.
Who?
Was cute.
Rita Repulsa? I thought you said you don't like her.
She definitely was not cute. She-Hulk. When she was
No.
in uniform.
What a bad movie. What a bad show. Come on. I couldn't make it through one episode. Really. It was horrible. She tried to defame poor Hulk. I didn't think it was right. Didn't feel right to me. She was not a lovely meter maid. Yeah, Rita maid. There you go. Rita meter maid. There you go. Little Beatles action.
Lovely meter maid. Goat man.
Rita, I didn't care for her drink either. Margarita. My wife is all about that. She's all about that. 24 Anthony Moe likes She-Hulk too. Look, man. Hey, if you like it, that's great. I'm giving my opinion. Now, my opinion is pretty high up there. Most people agree with it. But if you want to disagree, be that way.
Well, what I'll do is if I don't like something like I did Wakanda Forever, I'll purposely force myself, even though I hated it the first time, watch it again, Chase. Don't, first judgments, go watch this again. Watch it again.
There's not enough time in life to put me through that. There's really not enough. Life is short.
The storyline was really good.
No. Look, when you get at the end and you realize I don't know how to end this, the writers admitted they don't know how to end it, and they just wrote into this. They did use
a little bit of Deadpool script. Which
Deadpool did it, and it was cool when Deadpool did it. When not cool.
Ferris Bueller did it. It was
I don't know. There's something about when Ferris Bueller and Deadpool did it. It was cool. This was not.
All of a sudden, they just talking to you like you're there.
Not cool, man.
Is he talking to me? I thought there was a couple parts where she's driving, and all of a sudden she's talking to the audience. The car's just driving itself now. You're like, okay, well. Give it a shot, John. How much?
Right.
Secret Invasion? Yeah. I don't know, man.
What do you think about Secret Invasion?
Secret Invasion looks, I don't know. It looks okay. It just gives me that kind of like 007 espionage vibe, and I'm just not down with like following all kinds of weird storyline where it's all espionage-y. I don't know. The new movie Citadel, though, or series Citadel on Amazon, pretty awesome, man. It's got not Jon Snow, but one of the actors from Game of Thrones. It's really good. It's really good, and it's got that.
I don't watch too many shows on Amazon. I just can't. For whatever reason, it just never pops up as a thing for me to go to. I have it. I just don't.
Well, they kept just flashing the commercial on my screen.
So yes,
give it a shot.
Well, that's it. They're messing with your mind. They're trying to convince you this is good stuff. Sometimes when they do it too much, I'm like, I refuse to watch it. They are trying to brainwash me. These people are trying to brainwash me. Like, you've got to see. Like when you go down to the different rows, it's in every row. I'm like, no. Like, it's an action movie. It's a comedy movie. It's a horror movie. I'm like, what is it? How can it be all these things? It's the best new movie. It's a movie. It's going away this month. It's in all these columns. Yes. No, stop.
Rob Snow. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good.
All right, so you ready for my next one?
Number three.
Golden Lady. I forgot the lady's name. I'm sorry. Golden Lady from Guardians of the Galaxy. What is that lady's name? Not the son. I like what's his name.
This previous movie.
Well, was this one? She was in the last one too. She was in 2 and 3.
She actually was in the last one. That's right.
I don't know. Kind of annoying. I thought she was cool, but it's like it just got really annoying. Like, oh, she thinks she's somebody special.
I can see that. Yeah.
I just thought she was annoying. Like said, Adam Warlock, I was fine with him. And then the what's his name, the great creator there, I was cool with him. But for whatever reason, her part, it just seemed unnecessary. I didn't really see the point. They just felt like they had to stick her in there. I don't know if she had something on the director, and she's got some pictures of him, in illicit situations. But they felt it necessary to stick her in there a bunch of times, and I didn't see the point. Aisha, okay, is that her name? Is okay. I'll go along with that.
She was great in what was it? Constantine. She played. Yeah. Oh my God.
You talking about the actress or?
Yeah, the actual actress. That's all. Like she's been in a lot of movies.
I guess I usually I can figure faces out, but sometimes when people wear a lot of makeup, it's hard for me to figure that out. But she was not my favorite. So I didn't mind her too much in the second movie, but for some reason in the third movie, it was unnecessary. I was just like, okay, this character didn't need to be in this. I didn't see the point. So luckily they didn't put her but so much, but it was more than it needed to be. So it's not. No, see, DPJ. No, it's not all just female characters. There'll be some male. Michael Myers is a male character, so don't even start. Or maybe he isn't. I don't know.
Hey, maybe he is female. I mean, you don't see.
He's got a mask on. It could be. Could be. People start in trouble. Look, you start in trouble in the chat. Okay, I'm giving away stuff to y'all, and you're all are treating me bad.
All right.
You can be mean to Chase, but don't be mean to me. All right. So anyway, Aisha, that's her name. So that was. All right, Chase. What do you think?
Number 3, I got He Who Remains. He Who Remains in Ant-Man. Horrible. I great actor. Another guy that I liked him in the new Creed movie. He was actually really, really good in the Creed movie.
I didn't see that.
I just as a villain. The new Ant-Man movie was phenomenal. I've must have watched it 10 times already. It's just really
you thought it was that
really good. Yes, it's absolutely really good. But him as a villain, it was just weird. It was just weird to me. It didn't look right. It just didn't look right to me.
Oh, so it was how he looked.
Yeah. It should have just looked meaner, bigger, meaner. Just a regular guy with powers. It was just ornery.
I guess they try to do some different things. You know,
yeah, just mad at the world or the universe or the multiverse. But yeah, I didn't like him as a villain at all. At all. He Who Remains. Miss Marvel. Oh, Fox Mafia. I like Miss Marvel.
It was okay. It was okay. I wasn't a huge fan of this.
Pretty much skewed to teenagers, but you know. They
were going after a different demographic for sure.
Right.
That's okay.
Appreciate.
All right, you ready for the next one? People are not going to be happy with this. It's maybe it's kind of a weird. I haven't made anyone happy tonight at all. But it's kind of a weird thing to say. But the Joker version of Jared Leto's Joker. Okay, now maybe that's not cool to like because I liked all the other Joker versions. But for whatever, Jared Leto, I don't know what he was doing. And of course,
you didn't like Gangster Joker.
I didn't get it. I mean, I like Jared Leto. I'm a fan of him. I like his band where he sings in that song, whatever that band is. What's that band called? 30 Minutes from Mars or something like that. I like the band. I think they're cool. You know what I mean? They got a good song there. I forgot the name of it, but and I've liked him in other things, but I don't know. It just went sideways. He went a little sideways on Suicide Squad for me. So, and I wasn't a huge fan of him when he did that other movie. What was the other one that he did?
Oh,
where he was like a vampire. Oh, crap. You know what I mean.
He's a vampire.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You remember the other movie that Morbius. Morbius.
Okay, Morbius. Yeah,
I'm not saying that's the one I disliked.
I should have picked somebody else for Morbius because I was a fan. I still have those comics from back in the day, original OG comics from Morbius.
I liked Morbius as a character. Yeah. I don't know that there's so much they could have done. It just didn't seem like that great of a movie. Period. It just
I got one for you, which I know you're a fan of, and I'm a fan of, and I'm not too happy about the role that they say they're going to cast for this. Lobo. We're supposed to get some Lobo.
Yeah. They've been talking about that a long time, though. You think they're actually going to do this?
Momoa. They're going to hit us with Aquaman. He's switching roles. He's going to be Lobo. How do you feel about that?
I hate to jump to conclusions because you never really know. I mean, I like Jason Momoa. Okay, I thought he did a decent job as Aquaman. I mean, all things are equal, but I understand they need somebody bulked up, and so it's like him or The Rock. Are we going to pick him or The Rock? And it's just like, or John Cena. I guess they could go John Cena. Why can't they just put some makeup on him or, a fat suit or whatever they got to do or some CGI. But
the wrestlers would know. They'd be like the head of the family. I can't remember his name for some reason, but he's got all the
what would be cool?
right now.
Why don't they? What's his
I think
name from Guardians of the Galaxy? The guy that's not gonna play that other thing anymore. The beefed up dude. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Play that other character anymore. So maybe that would have been cool. I think he was very funny. I thought he was very funny.
I'd actually like to see him with like some long hair, looking like Lobo. That
would be a good one. I don't know about Jason Momoa. We'll see. I mean, I guess.
Please don't.
It'll be interesting. The writing is important. If they do things and they do it the right way, maybe they can make it work. But I don't know. Never seen it.
See, that's a good one too. SD Mom, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Mankind would make an awesome Lobo.
Mankind? No, he's too chubby.
Well, like I said, they can do CGI. They can do bulky.
Just skinny him up. I mean,
skinny him up a little bit and shoot him up with a bunch of craziness.
I read that the other day. I thought it was.
But Lobo, to be honest with you, like of all of the characters, I have more Lobo comics, and that was my favorite character of all comics was Lobo. Actually, in my yearbook, I actually quoted Lobo a couple of times.
Nice.
And I was on the yearbook committee. I was like, "There's no way they're going to let these things go." They did. I was shockingly.
They had no idea.
I was like, they'll scratch these out. They'll put something else in there. They just put them right in there. It's still in there. Because he's got quite a dirty mouth. I hope it's R-rated. Whatever it is, it better be R-rated.
It better be. Like
if it's PG-13, then I'm not even going to bother watch it. It'd be ridiculous. So yeah, Lobo. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, man. Let's see.
Momo has the hair of Aquaman. Yes, he does. Yes, he definitely does. All right. Is it your turn or my turn? Did you go last or did I go last?
I can't remember. I have no idea.
I think I did. I think I went with Jared Leto. That was the last one. So I've done 4.
So my number 4 would be the current guy that plays Zod. General Zod. I am not a fan of General Zod. The old school movie when I was like a kid, Zod, yeah, sure, kind of balding, skinny guy. The new Zod, I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. For all you DC guys, everyone's like, oh, but why? I don't.
DC's really screwed up a lot of things. Let's hope when what's his name gets over there, he can do some things with DC. I think he can. I mean, if they listen to him, as long as he can do what he needs to do, I think he'll be fine. But who knows?
No, I totally did. Went out to an amazing Mexican restaurant. And
I saw some pictures. I saw some pictures.
Oh man,
y'all pigged out over at the Mexican restaurant, huh?
Oh yeah, they hook you up. Florida Mexican restaurants hook you up. 5, 6. We got 3 more to go. You guys are awesome. Thank you once again for joining us for an all-new Bearded Barbarian Collectibles Live. You guys are the best, and they're going to continue to pop in. So let's just get you with the transition. Let's see. We got 3 more to go. Please join us in the chat. Come on, guys. Come on. You're making me feel like I'm, Barbarian. He picked She-Hulk as a villain. Come on, guys.
I know she should have been the number 1 villain. I agree, but I gave her 6, so she's technically not a villain, even though she ruined a franchise for me. So that makes her pretty villainous.
You're watching Bearded Barbarian Collectibles Live. There you go. He's going
Modoc. Silly. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do our first hashtag for the evening. So go ahead. What is our first hashtag? First one in? That's what we're going to use. All right, now. Keep it short, people. Keep it short.
Please keep it short. I've already purchased a giant bag of peanuts for Eric. He's going to... And I'm not buying more than 1 bag. I just could only afford 1 this week. I'll get another one next week. eating slowly, and he's going to have a giant box show up on his doorstep with
just peanuts.
One little item in there.
Hidden way at the bottom underneath the peanuts where you have no choice. And it's right up to the brim where you can try to get it out. No.
24. Hit us with the
all right, Mr.
hashtag
Ugly.
Mr. Ugly.
All right, there you go.
Appreciates that, I'm
Mr.
sure.
Ugly. He's on my list.
They still thinking about you, man.
He's always in the back of our minds. All right, well, very good. So make sure to put a hashtag Mr. Ugly if you're new here. Yeah, I agree, Tats. Hashtag She-Hulk. I agree. That would have been
it would have been better, for sure.
You weren't quick enough. You have to have a quicker type finger. So, all right, let's see. So we got, like I said, 3 more to go here. Excuse me. All right. Is it your turn or my turn? I'm trying to remember. I've got it back. My turn.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
I'm really gonna have to think about the next 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about these.
Yeah.
What do you think? What would you think? Yeah, there aren't. I mean, they do a pretty good job. It's easier for me to pick the heroes that I didn't like more.
Right.
Most of the time,
See,
I like the villains because they're more complex and you can sort of see,
I can relate.
Yeah, well, I didn't say that. I mean, but
I'll say that.
I definitely understand where they're coming from. Let's put it that way. Oh, I know one. What was his name? I'm having a senior moment. Hobgoblin. Is it Hobgoblin that I'm thinking? Hobgoblin. From the first Spider-Man movie. Is that what I'm thinking?
Oh, the Green Goblin?
Green Goblin. I don't know why I said
Green
Hobgoblin. Sorry. Green Goblin from the first Spider-Man movie. Worst costume ever for a villain. I never, when I saw it, I was like, what did they do? They had like a face that didn't move. It was just like a metal, look at a bicycle helmet that came pushed down over his face with a mask went, ah. It was just like this, ah. How scary. Ah. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. It was, and what's his name? I don't know. I like the actor.
He's great.
I don't know. I didn't like him in that role. It just was not my favorite. And they really ruined it with the costume. That was terrible. Green Goblin. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Hobgoblin. It was Green Goblin. But I mean, I liked the movie. I really enjoyed the movie overall. But I don't know. It was not my favorite. Blah blah. Mr. I hope that was your backup word because show up.
Anyone unfamiliar with one of these days he'll pop on
William
Barbarian live, and you'll just I'm sure I'll be passed out, and then he'll come in and take over.
Right.
Meet Mr. Ugly.
Mr. Fugly. Oh, Mr. Ugly. I think.
Yeah, he's a guy that stops by the kingdom every once in a while. So if you follow Chase's Kingdom, you know who Mr. Ugly is. If you don't, you'll have to follow to find out.
He shows up from time to time. He ruins everything.
Yeah, absolutely, every time. I see. Oh man, my next one. I don't know if I would consider him a villain as much.
No, neither was She-Hulk, but
that's what I'm saying. The Watcher.
The Watcher.
In the What If series. Is he a villain? He was a villain in the beginning, kinda. He kinda was a villain in the beginning, but then towards the end, he was supposed to be kind of a hero. Is he a hero? Is he a villain? I don't know, but I don't like him. Big old bulbous head. You're gonna just flex with your big brain. Who's just not a fan? Just not a fan. It just reminds me too much of a Brainiac, Superman, DC.
You don't like people with a lot of brains? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
that's why you come on here, because we don't have a lot of that around here. Try not to think too much on here. Clearly, but
it's weird, very weird. He should have been more alien-like, less human, with a giant head. He just looked like a version of the gray alien, but kind of more human, but still with the gray alien, except for the big eyes.
Gotcha.
I just thought it was stupid. So I'm going.
I never saw that one.
I'm taking
I never
it
saw.
easy.
There's. I guess we're finding out. I haven't seen a lot of things. You know what I mean? I'm missing like everything Chase has mentioned so far. I agree with him because I haven't seen any of this thing, so I have to just like it. You know what I mean? So
the What If series was great, though. That was
it?
That was really cool.
It seems a bit cockamamie to me. I don't know. It's just like it's just like, what if this happened? I what if a lot in my brain.
I know that does sound
a show?
bad the way you say it. It does
just like, what if
bad.
Alf, defeated Thanos? I mean, that could be a thing. Why not that be a thing? I think that would be amazing to see. I don't know. So it just seems random. It seems very just random.
To be honest with you, the only thing I was crazy Google over was I can't wait to see them all zombies. So that whole thing,
yeah,
it went over so well that they decided they're going to do a whole series just the zombies, which very thankful for. That's going to be awesome. It's something on the slate. I'm sure it got pushed back because of life in the world right now.
Well, there's zombies. There's no life. What are you talking about?
It's very easy. The comics are amazing. So to put it in animated form on the screen, I'm blown away. But the Captain Carter and there's a couple other aspects of that.
I saw that one. I did see a couple of them. I didn't see them all. And I just I get what they were trying to do. I was just it's kind of weird.
And the Watcher watches it all, but he can't interfere.
He's a peeping Tom. He's really a peeping Tom.
But then now I'm going to interfere. I didn't get it. I was like, yeah, a giant peeping Tom.
A giant peeping Tom. I could see why you wouldn't like him. Nobody wants anyone peeping in your window.
It's so good with Watcher. What do you have for your number 5? Are we going? Wait, what?
We got two more left.
Okay. So,
and they're getting harder. They really are getting harder.
Yeah, I'm having a little hard.
You think I would know these answers since I was the one that came up with the question? I don't. You probably have a better understanding of the answers than I should have. For some reason it's popping into my brain and it's just all right. I gotta
look at my Funko to give myself some kind of.
Okay, number 2. This is my number 2. Snoke.
Snoke.
It's just like what was? I just like I thought he was going to be a really important thing, and then it seemed like we didn't really want to deal with Snoke and just kill him, and he was creepy and he was weird looking. You know what I'm saying? And just like
creepy, powerful.
He was powerful, but he wasn't that powerful. And just like, I think they wanted to make him more powerful, and then they just decided we just really don't want this. We want the Emperor. Let's just kill this dude off and move on with our day. Seemed to be a sort of an intermediary, I don't know. It just seemed kind of lame to me. I don't really understand what they were planning on doing. And I'm sure a lot of it had to do with the fact there was 2 different directors at the end there, and one wanted to do one thing, and the other wanted to do something completely different. So, but he also was pretty ugly looking. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. They could have spruced him up a little, and put a little makeup on him, something like that. So Snoke, that was
Snoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the Sith Lord, Snoke.
Sith Lord.
I'm definitely gonna agree. You
didn't care for him.
I didn't care for him. He didn't. I mean, it's just a creepy little old man that's. They could have made him way more scary.
He looked like he got in a car accident. That's all I know. I mean,
I honestly, he looked like Gollum.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, Gollum with the robe.
An uglier version of Gollum. Make Gollum look downright gorgeous. Let's be honest. He was really messed up in the face. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, this one might make JKL's ears perk up.
Ooh.
Moff Gideon.
Ooh, Moff Gideon. He wasn't that. Yeah, I have a tendency to agree with you.
I was like, oh no, why? Oh, I had such a vision from the Breaking Bad, and and then I understand typecasting, but I didn't. He's just not very intimidating at all. I was just not a fan of Moff Gideon.
He seemed like he should have been like a lower level bad guy. Like he's working for some other person, right? Like they could have done something better. Let's get somebody in a costume. You know what I'm saying? He's just a dude. Like Shonen should be in a costume.
Even a good guy would have probably went over well.
There you go.
as a bad guy. Yeah, I just didn't get it.
It didn't seem. I mean, I wasn't. He was not my favorite. They did some things. They tried some things, and they just weren't.
Sure. He's no Darth Maul.
No, he's definitely not no Darth Maul.
He's not a Cad Bane. He's just
a dude.
Hey, aren't you from Breaking Bad? That's all I got from that guy.
It's just like, look, he was allergic to the makeup, and so they couldn't give him any. So that's the way I got it. It was just like he was in a rush to get onto the set. He showed up late. So they just had to stick him in there without any makeup.
Yep. There you go. Just put the suit on.
That's exactly right.
We appreciate it, Kenneth. Don't forget to hit that hashtag, Mr. Ugly.
All right. Looks like we got 13 so far. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Looking good. All right. Make sure to put in hashtag Mr. Ugly if you want to get it. We're going to give you a couple more minutes. We're going to go through our last one, and then we'll go ahead and pull it, and then we'll move on to our next part. Okay. All right. So last one. Villains. Again, this is for people that are least favorite villains. They're not the bad villains, right? They're all villains are bad. But the ones that we didn't like, and it seems like a lot of them were like miscasting. It was like they put a different person in there, or maybe use different type of makeup, or some of these could have been something else.
I agree.
But I don't know. I just feel like they didn't really do that great of a job. Let's be honest. So, this is a tricky one. This is a real tricky one. It sort of left me a bit. Who to think of next? Who could possibly be a worse villain? I'm gonna say Jabba. Jabba.
Going Jabba.
And and here's the thing. Hold on. It's not that I dislike Jabba, but when they made the show and they put 2 more Jabbas in, I was unhappy with Jabba. It seemed like Jabba should have been a one-off. Okay. And then you realize there's a whole community of fat slugs. It's just like. It's just like, really? Is this a thing? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
it's a whole species.
It's a whole species of these fat, big giant slugs, and I was just like, now it's crappy. I don't know. They ruined it for me. I mean, am I off basis here? I like the original Jabba. I thought it was a different type of thing, but now I realized he was just a random character. He was another character like everybody else. Why do they have to make a whole group of people that do the same thing? Why can't he be a one-off? Like, I assumed he was something and nuclear waste or something was somehow involved, or some sort of bad magic trick. I didn't really know what had happened to him. But
can't catch me.
He just liked Cheetos. I didn't know what had happened, but now we find out he's just a regular guy. Just like
he's really slow.
Just a slow dude hanging out. So anyway, so that my perspective on things. Jabba. Why not?
All right. I see. I'm agreeing with most. Other than She-Hulk, I think I've agreed with everyone.
That was the biggest one, though. The worst one.
That's but the only one I could just popped in randomly because we were talking about the actors that play these villains.
Right.
Kirk Douglas in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I can't remember what they called him.
Yeah.
But I was not a fan of that. Like, why you do? First off, he's a beloved character, like actor, and I don't know, with all that power and just, I was not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, I didn't like
of having Kirk Douglas in that role.
Well, I guess maybe if you look at him, he looks like, what's his name, sort of. So I could see the reason why they might have done it. But it was not my favorite version of what Kirk Douglas could have done, for sure.
No, they should have done something. Unknown actor. I don't know. Yeah. The guy traveled time. He's basically a god, and it was just weird to me. It's very weird to me.
It was not my favorite. I really liked the movie. I was a big fan.
Love the movie.
Yeah,
James Willie. What's going on? The real James Willie.
The real James Willie's here. The fake one was here earlier. You missed him.
You missed him, man. We kicked him out, though. We told him what was up. We booted him out.
Get right out of here. You're out of here. You know what I mean? For anybody that just got here, our hashtag, once again, is hashtag Mr. Ugly. If you want to get in to the giveaway that we got coming up here in the next minute or so, make sure to go ahead and hashtag Mr. Ugly, and we'll go ahead and make sure you get on the spin. You know what I mean? So we're looking forward to giving hopefully some fun stuff away. So hopefully people enjoyed our list.
You guys
and if you
didn't help
didn't
us
enjoy our
much.
list, we just try to make it fun. And I'm just trying to make it funny, really. You know what I mean? So
Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's a lot bigger. Oh, my
my
goodness.
head's gigantic. Almost full size.
Wait a minute.
A little scary. A little scary there.
It just scared half the audience right there.
So big. I was so big it scared myself. All right, let's take a look at our spinner and go ahead and spin it at this point.
All
We're
right.
giving people enough time.
Gosh. 1, 2, add to stream.
14? All right. Well, there's the two of us here. I would have thought there'd been a few more, but everybody think you have a shot here. So we're going to go ahead and take our spin here. Go ahead. Let's run it.
You ready to do
Why
it? Okay,
Yeah, let's have
okay.
it. Let's have it.
Thank you guys once again. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. Why haven't you hit the thumbs up? That's come on. You like the content? You want it to continue? Hit the thumbs up and join us every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and let's do this. And stream and
We didn't have too many special guests this evening, but
no, every once in a while.
every once in a while, we had lots of people last week. You never know. It could stop by. It could be anybody. My mom could show up.
The real James.
The real
Willie.
James Willie won. All
The
right.
real James Willie.
Congratulations, real James.
All right,
We
man.
appreciate you.
Bananas. Banners.
He sniped them. He came at the minute, last
All right.
minute, just like they do on eBay. And
Last minute Willie. Last minute Willie.
Last
James
minute Willie. I hate those last minute Willies. You know what I'm saying? I got a last minute wet Willie one time. It was very unpleasant.
But you've been here before. You know the drill. We're going to show you this pop stack. Please don't take too long. Don't make us sit here forever. I know you're still here. Oh, look at this. He's switching it up, guys. I see some Disney. I see a Ronald.
And put a new Ronald
And
up
speak
there.
of the
Got some other
devil,
stuff.
Modoc.
I still got a Deadpool. Go figure. My last one. Actually, you know the thing is interesting. I have two Black Adams. One's an international. I was like, they look different. One's international, one's a regular one. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, man! Happy birthday! That's awesome. See,
Look, there you go. Happy birthday. All right, now how old are you? I mean, should we?
yeah, if you're gonna say, how old are you?
60's a fun age, James. I don't know if that's how old you are. I just like to say that. You know what I mean? All right. Well, hopefully there's something in there that you like. If there isn't, then it's a sucky birthday gift. You know what can I say? So.
Can't do nothing for you.
She-Hulk is on the stack now. Well, yes, there is a She-Hulk on there. It's Hulk. But if you want you're welcome to take him up out of here. You know what I mean? I love Hulk, but I had to get him out of here because She-Hulk is on there. You know what I mean? 44. Right.
44.
Right. I got you.
Okay.
How many anniversaries of 44 is this, my friend?
So 54 is that what it said? 54.
Yeah, there you go. I remember when I was 44.
If you're not familiar, pick something off the stack. We'll give you here a minute, and then we'll get right back into it.
We've got some
Ronald
trivia we're going to do
McDonald.
next. And Ronald McDonald, there you
taking
go.
Ronnie.
Just
He's
put it up
taking
there.
Ronnie.
Just put it up there, and
See how it goes.
it comes with a Big Mac. Okay, so don't let it sit on the. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it'll be stinky.
It'll be awful stinky. Imagine in this weather if you had to put a piece of
my
some food
God.
in there. Man, that would be... I'll put a nice piece of fish in there. Would you like that fish sandwich? I never understood why McDonald's fish sandwich has a half a slice of American cheese. Why not a whole slice? Where'd the other half go? Who gets the other half of the cheese? You think the chef gets like a half for me and a half for you?
Trying to get fancy and to cut it diagonally.
Yeah, right. That's exactly right. I love the fish sandwich. I don't know that it's real fish. It just seems sort of imitation.
Minced fish.
Minced fish. Fish ends.
Mystery fish.
The McRib. Yeah, there's a fun one. I used to eat the McRib a lot, and then I realized what was in there, and I decided maybe that's not fun to do. So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of trivia in the meanwhile. Do you have your cards there too?
Yeah, I do. I do have.
If you want to do a few of those, we'll sort of intermittently go back and forth on those.
Most likely to.
What we're gonna do is since there's two of us, we're not going to just do who's most likely. We might throw some people from the chat in there, the people from the chat. We might put some people from JKL, because I like to defame him because he decided not to show up. And Vincent and Dead Zone and any other Yahoo that I decide to throw in the mix. How about that?
That's an arsehole.
How's that sound?
Right. Please join us. Who would you pick? Also, who do you nominate? Bring it. That's what I say.
I'm going to do one here. This is a music one. Okay. The Grateful Dead were known to have traveled with their own chemist. What did they supply and what did they do?
Do you want me to answer?
Dead,
I'm supposed to answer?
You're welcome to. Since it's just the two of us, I don't think
that would be LSD, sir.
Oh. And what did this person do? What was their actual job?
What was their actual job?
Yeah.
To go in the crowd and give out LSD.
That might have been a side job. It wasn't a regular job.
What was their job? Like a roadie, you mean? Like, what was their job?
Yeah, like a job. It wasn't a job. It wasn't roadie. Roadies seemed.
He was the drum technician. I don't know that part. I know the other part.
You did know that. You were right. You were actually hit the nail right on the head there.
Well, it's Grateful Dead. I mean,
well,
kind of synonymous.
They have a lot. They could be a lot of drugs. You know, that's not the only drug they were into. Come on.
Well.
It could have been any number of drugs, and it probably was. This was just one that they hit the.
He's mayor of the town. Then.
Cops Mafia is correct. It is the sound engineer.
The sound guy. Oh,
the sound guy was supplying the LSD.
I should have went sound guy.
Nice. The sound was a little off that night. You know, he was delving into the pharmaceuticals.
So. Back there tripping.
Exactly right.
Let me raise that up a little bit. Oh man!
All right,
not
ready for
good.
The next one. This must be. Okay. The term "going cold turkey" gets its name from what?
Going cold turkey.
Going cold. You ever people saying, "I'm going to go cold turkey" on whatever it is that they're. What was the reason? I mean, what was it named from? You can put in the chat if you think you know the answer to that one. They're not all about drugs. This particular chapter.
Going cold turkey.
Going
cold turkey. That means you're going on a cold turkey diet, and all you're going to eat is cold turkey.
That's in.
So I'm going cold turkey. Cold turkey. You're going to shave yourself completely down.
No. Drinking wild turkey. No. Has nothing to do with drinking wild turkey.
I need I'll take me a cold turkey. Double on the rocks.
You think substituting a turkey sandwich from their, whatever their
on the rocks? Going cold turkey on the rocks. Is that
drinking? Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you know. Okay. So here's the answer. You ready for the answer?
Yes. Nobody's saying.
Okay. It comes from the name from the opiate with withdrawal symptoms of turning pale and getting goosebumps. So when you're in withdrawal, turning pale, you're getting goosebumps. So I guess that's why they said cold turkey.
He's going cold turkey.
He's going cold turkey. Starting to look like a cold turkey. Basically, what they're saying.
He's pale and got goosebumps.
He's got pale and he's got goosebumps. He's gone cold turkey. Yes, he sure has. Interesting. I didn't know the answer to that. I learned something.
It's definitely interesting.
It's interesting. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
You guys didn't know it either.
No, they definitely didn't.
You totally didn't know. Everybody's Googling. I'm going God.
All right, you got one? Or
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Who is most likely to?
Yeah.
Who is most likely to? Let's see. Who is most likely to be pulled over for driving too slow?
Driving too slow. Who can
in our clique of peoples?
Our clique of people, or maybe some people in the comment section that you might know.
Be pulled over.
Driving too slow.
For driving too slow. I'm going JKL.
Ouch.
I'm going.
He doesn't drive, so I guess from his perspective,
Exactly.
he'd be walking.
Because if he does drive, he's probably going to be awfully nervous because he don't drive very
That's
often.
right.
So he's going to be that guy that I'm behind road raging going, move your ass. Get out the way.
Yeah, well,
We call them snowbirds down here. Or frog
well, he's so
heads.
used to, even if he was driving, he'd be driving in the city. You're so used to going like 2 miles an hour because you never can't go anywhere. It's all brake pad. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta think it's Vincent. In Ireland, the roads are probably so narrow. You know what I mean? They're probably like hay paths. You know what I'm saying? Well, one wheel is probably in the grass half the time, so you got no choice but to go slow, don't you think?
I got cut off by a bus on the Florida Turnpike. We were doing 60. So, there was no blinker, no nothing. This guy goes across 3 lanes. Just, oh, look out, here comes a bus. So,
oh, yeah, people drive crazy around here. I can tell you that. I mean, if I could be going a million miles an hour and people would pass. Nice. Pat's frequency. Nice. All right. He's probably pretty good, though. I mean, with all those racing games he plays. All right. You got another one?
Sure. Let's see. Who was most likely? Oh,
Or break? Is most likely to break their?
Who was most likely to break their microphone? Who is most likely? Who is most likely to tell people how drunk they are?
Oh, brother. Let's see if I can pick this one.
Who is most likely to tell people how drunk they are?
Well, this is obviously you. I mean, let's be honest.
I wouldn't tell anybody how.
You wouldn't tell anyone?
You're pretty drunk. No, I don't know if I would tell anybody.
Oh, you keep on the down low.
If I've noticed they're getting drunk, I'm the one to bring them another drink. Let's see how drunk we can get them.
See how much how quickly we can get them to pass out.
Yeah. You thought you could hang, huh?
So who do you think it is then? You know it's not you then. So who of this group?
I'm going Heat. I'm going Pop the Heat because of the what would be the word I'm looking for? Because it's just different over there. That he gets thrown off by certain lingo, American lingo, and he might be like, "You think you've had a few too many drinks?" I don't know. I feel like he would be the one to be like, "Hey,
misinterpreted."
Yeah, that's the word. He might misinterpret some stuff.
He'd accidentally tell you how drunk he was instead of, I could see that. I could definitely. I mean, here's the thing. He's Irish, though. He couldn't get drunk. I mean, I think you could probably. I mean, I just assumed it in their blood, so you could just drink and you never get drunk. I don't know. I mean, don't they drink from birth? I don't know how that works. To be honest with you, it would probably be me because I don't drink. I don't drink at all. I'm not that I'm allergic to drinking. I just don't drink. And if I had one drink, I'd be telling everyone I had one. Like I'd walk around with one cup all night, and it probably would make me drunk enough, just the one, because I don't. So yeah, it would probably be me, most likely. So.
That's actually pretty accurate, though. I have told myself a couple times in the mirror, I think you've had too much to drink. This is going to be the last one.
Both of you. I think both of you had too much to drink when you look in the mirror. The guy in the middle.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, who is most likely to never text you back?
Ooh, never text you back.
Most likely to never text you back.
Never text you back. Let's
All right,
see.
unload. You guys can unload on each other.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Turn them against each other.
Who would big time? I could see me doing that. I could definitely see me doing that.
Never text you back.
Yeah, I'm not a big. I don't really enjoy texting people. It's kind of. Sometimes I'll do it, but I'm not great. I'm not.
My girlfriend.
My girlfriend. Ouch. Strange dog. Strange dog.
Sure, girlfriend. She's your girlfriend.
She never texts me either. I don't know. Every time I text her, she won't text. She won't text me back. I'm of course kidding. Please, I'm kidding. Joking.
He's agreeing with you. Yeah. Every time I text your girlfriend, she never texts me back. Oh man.
All righty.
Who would never text
what do you think?
Back? Who would never text you back?
Does the Queen text you back when you text her? Is she?
No, absolutely not.
No.
No, she don't text me back, and then I call, and then it goes to voicemail, and then she'll call me back. Ooh. It's like, well, I just asked a simple question. You could have just texted me back the question, the answer to the question, but yet you're going to call me. So, but that's 23 years of marriage. That's kind of how it goes.
My wife will always text me back, but she gives me the answer to something I didn't ask. Like I'll ask something, and then she responds. I'm like, "Is this it meant for me? It has nothing to do with what I just said here. I don't understand." I'm like, "Would you like this food or this food for dinner?" And then she'll just respond to something else. I was like, I don't know. But she's a blonde, you know what I mean? So I don't know what to tell you. What does that tell you? So those blonde jokes are for real. That's all I can tell you. They are for real.
Leave Brittany alone.
All right, let's go again.
All right. Next up.
Get another one?
Who's most likely to think they could take that guy?
Oh dear.
Think they could take that guy. I could take him. I think I could take him.
Who do I think? I'm gonna go back to my old Papa Chaos guy. I'm gonna say Lass. She seems like the type of person they say I could take that. I could take that person down. She get a few in her and gets angry, and somebody says something. I don't know. I think it could get real weird real quick. You know what I'm saying? I say Lass. She's not here. If you want to snitch to her, you're welcome to. I'm not scared. Actually, I'm a little scared. Please don't. So.
I can take him. I can take him. Yeah, I'm gonna go with myself, especially after a few beers. I'm just not afraid of a good old ass whooping. Well, might whoop my ass, but I think I could take him.
Are you ever right? Or is this like a 50-50 thing?
Yeah, more like a 50-50.
Okay, 50-50 is not bad. That's not bad.
No.
At least it's not zero. You know what I mean? Like, I never.
Plenty of times where I regretted thinking that. Like, damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Whoops. I meant the guy behind you, not you. You know what I mean? You misheard me. That's what it was. Misheard me.
Mr. Ugly, help!
I hear you.
She probably got. God, there's Crazy Scott. Woke up out of your stupor, did you? We've been waiting for you. And said nothing all night. This bloke just pipes in with some. She probably could.
She probably could.
Working on my accent. Try.
She definitely could. All right, so you ready? I got a trivia question.
Last for you. Yeah, sure.
Let's see it. You ready for this one?
Yes,
all right.
yes.
The end of Prohibition in America is unofficially celebrated on April 6th. What do they call that day? April 6th is the unofficial end of Prohibition, and it's celebrated. I don't know. I've never celebrated it, but what do they call it?
That
April 6th. The end of Prohibition. Have you ever heard of this? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it being a thing. April 6th.
I didn't think it was. It's not the Boston tea thing. Prohibition was the alcohol thing, right?
Yeah, right. Where they brought alcohol back.
Yeah.
Repeal Day? No, not Repeal Day.
Memorial Day?
That's a different day. And as for the troops, has nothing to do with
I know. Yeah, but we always raise one for the troops. That's how
we do raise one for the troops. But this has nothing to do with the troops.
Jeez.
It's again, I've never heard this ever. But it's interesting. I'll go ahead and say the answer is New Beer's Eve.
New Beer's Eve.
That's what they call April 6th, the end of Prohibition. New Beer's Eve, because they were able to. It's like a new.
I'm gonna have to mark my calendar.
Mark your calendar for April 6th. New Beer's Eve.
New Beer's Eve.
That's exactly right.
I'm drinking some new beers.
Drinking some new beers.
Yeah, so you don't drink your normal beer. You go get something new.
Indeed.
Try something new on New Beer's Eve.
New Beer's
Try
Eve.
new beer. It's Beer's Day. Okay.
All right.
You got something else?
Sure, I do. All right. You ready for this one? Mm-hmm. In 2012, something miraculous happened in Mumbai. What happened?
Something miraculous happened.
Something miraculous happened in Mumbai.
What happened?
What was the thing that happened?
Mumbai.
In 2012, Mumbai.
It's miraculous, though.
And I'll describe what happens and then what it was. Anyone have any ideas? And now it wasn't Beer Day. It wasn't Beer Day. 2012. I haven't heard about this. You'd think I would have heard this. This is an interesting one. Can you think of anything miraculous that might have happened?
Birth of an elephant.
Was that a miracle? Doesn't seem
in Mumbai?
No, maybe. Snow? No, it wasn't snow.
No.
Think of miracles. Think of miracles that have happened, and to see if this is something. I think it's
a miracle. Rained? It rained. You said snow. It rained?
Rained? No, it didn't rain.
Rained?
It definitely didn't rain. Any other takers?
I can't think of anything.
From a virgin elephant. Yes, Pop's Mafia. That's exactly right. Just silly. All right, you ready? This is what happened. A statue of Jesus started crying real tears. Now, how did this happen? Author Sanal, whatever his name is, suggested that this might actually be from a faulty sewage system. And it was. He faced a major backlash from Catholics, and thanks to India's painfully vague blasphemy laws, a possible jail sentence. So it actually was from a backup sewer system. This guy moved to Finland to evade arrest, and as of 2021, the charges have not been dropped. So they call him a blasphemer because he called it sewage, and it was sewage.
You blasphemer! How dare you!
And nobody sniffed the tears of Jesus and said, "That's a little off." His tears
somebody went over there and dabbed it and did a little taste test.
Doesn't quite taste right. That tastes like my wife's meatloaf.
a little salty.
Salty. Ooh. That's why it's never good to taste.
White curry.
You're not sure what it is.
See, you guys are just as bad in the chat.
Yes. Oh no, that's not cool, Umpty. That is not cool. That is not cool. You're right, but it's probably not. Are you ready for another one here?
Yeah.
I don't like that one very much.
The whole city. It was a huge city.
Okay, how about this? Believing that help should come from the community, what do Amish people refuse? They refuse something because they think the community should help. There's actually two things, but I'll pick one. So there's two things that are sort of linked here, but they're refusing things because the community should help. So what would they refuse? Do you think of
Food?
anything?
Food, clothes, shelter.
Yes, but those are not the things they're looking for. It's kind of a weird question the way they worded it here. Anyone know?
Yeah,
I don't
know.
Basically, okay, here's a refuse. They refuse to carry health insurance. And they have waived their Social Security benefits. So they won't take health insurance or Social Security because they think the community should help. They don't want the government's help. So,
okay.
There you go. Fine people, those people.
That took a whole other turn that I was not even.
It was a weird. The way it was worded was weird. My bad. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. All right, you got another one?
Sure.
Let's see what we got.
Who's most likely to pee outside when the bathroom is open?
Ooh, just peeing outdoors. Who would like to
outside
pee
when the bathroom is
outdoors?
open.
This seems like something Umpty Scratch would do. I got to be honest with you.
You don't have to say it's me or Barbarian either, guys.
No.
You can turn on each other, you know.
Yeah, right. No, it definitely seems like an Umpty Scratch thing. You pee outdoors just because you want to pee outdoors. And not because the bathroom is cold, but it's just, the breeze, you know what I mean? This is a true story. Years ago when I lived in Canada, I lived in Newfoundland, and a lot of kids would pee outdoors, right? So that's one of the things that I would do. And my dad is a priest, and it's like people like to snitch on the priest kid, just to let you know. Like the priest kid was doing this thing, and so they'd tell my dad, and I'd get in trouble, right? So one of the things I used to do is my dad's like, he was saying, look, you can't pee outdoors anymore, blah, blah, blah. People have said some things. And I said, and he said, here's the thing. If you pee outdoors, pee in the back. Don't pee in the front of the house, okay? I was peeing in the front of the house where everybody in the community could see me standing. It's just subtle things, you know what I mean? Strange dog, so you peeing outdoors. Yeah. It's nice. On a nice breezy day, it's nice. It's pleasant.
Is it a Florida thing? Because we pee out back quite a bit. It's like, you got to go inside the house, go all the way there. I'm already out here,
But if you were indoors, you wouldn't go outdoors to pee. It's just when you're already outdoors. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm going to save some money on flushing today. I'm just going to go outdoors and find a tree or something like that.
True story. When I was growing up, when I was probably, I think it was, what did my mom say? I was like 5. And I grew up in California. So when I was around 5, they were around Hollywood Boulevard, and I really had to pee. My mom was like, okay, well, go ahead. I peed on Hollywood Boulevard on the corner of Hollywood and 5th. That's what she told me when I was 5. I just whipped it out and peed on the sign right in the corner of Hollywood and 5th. So there's my claim to fame. I peed on Hollywood Boulevard.
At least you didn't get arrested. That would have been.
Yeah, arrest a 5-year-old. Yeah.
Still inappropriate. Let's be honest.
Back in the 70s.
When I was a child, I don't know how old I was for. My parents love to tell the story. We were waiting for a drawbridge, right? So everyone's in this long line of traffic waiting for the drawbridge was up, and I had to pee. I'm like, look, I got to pee. And they're like, no, can't you hold it? And I was like, no, I really got to go pee. So they're like, okay, get out and go pee over there. So, of course, I didn't go very far. And again, there's like a long line of traffic, and I'm standing over by like the abutment of the bridge and just pulled it out and peeing. And to this day, I'm one of those bladder shy people. Like if you stand there and there's someone right next to me, I can't go, right? So I'm trying to think of waterfalls and whatever. And so I'm having a hard time peeing because I know people are watching me. Well, the drawbridge goes down and traffic starts going. Well, my dad's like, I'm not going to leave my son here. We're just going to wait. So and all of a sudden everyone starts calling me, beep, and it's just like, oh, sorry. It's like, he just like, look, come on. So I didn't even get a chance to pee. I went in there. And,
That's some shell shock.
yeah, exactly right. To this day, I'm still a little shocked.
We got Skip Check Cindy's Outdoor Adventures. Boy, that's a mouthful. Thanks for joining us. Have you hit the thumbs up? Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Thank you guys once again for joining us for an all-new Barbarian Live. You guys are awesome. This is totally a blast. Normally we have some guests and some peeps.
We do have guests. They're just two.
I'm
a guest. I guested myself. Why not? I can do that.
I'm the
I'll
guest.
I will definitely allow it.
Yes, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. And if you're digging the content, every Thursday, come on, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel with co-host Chase's Kingdom. You're watching Barbarian Live. I've already dubbed myself co-host, just so you know.
It's all good, man.
I was telling all my followers on Saturday, I'm like, do you know I'm co-hosting Bearded Barbarians live on Saturdays?
You're producing, you're co-hosting, you're directing. I'm just here.
Some kind of moniker.
I'm just basically here. Are you ready? In 2016, a doctor injected himself with Charlie Sheen's blood in an attempt to prove what?
That it's not tiger's blood.
What was the reason why it's not tiger's blood? I was thinking that when I first read it, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure the doctor knew it wasn't tiger's blood.
He injected himself with his blood to prove that he doesn't have HIV.
You got it. Look at you. Got the first one. Look at that. It says
Charlie Sheen.
This was to prove that the doctor, to prove his alternative treatments had cured the actor of HIV. Guess what? It hadn't.
No, he got the hip.
I'm just saying, man. Seth Floyd, it actually is the opposite of winning. It seems to be losing in this case. Losing. Ouch.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd have heard about this, but I didn't hear. Did you hear about this story? I'd never heard about this.
No, I never.
Crazy.
It's just
the doctor is a little out there. The doctor was a little out there. He obviously did it for publicity, but it wasn't good publicity because I never heard of it. I don't know what the hell he was up to.
Yeah, that's a bad plan there.
Okay, so you ready for this one? In 1624, Pope Urban VIII forbade Catholics from using snuff. And of course, snuff is a form of powdered tobacco. What was the reason?
What was the reason why?
What was the reason he forbade Catholics from using snuff, which is the powdered version of tobacco?
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say what I'm thinking.
Well,
what do you guys?
Because tobacco was a thing back in those days. It was not a big deal, right? This is 1624 we're talking about, right?
Yeah, but oh man, why did he want it? Why did he forbid it? Why did he want it?
Why did he not want people to use snuff?
It was the devil's snuff. Want them spitting on the church floor?
I'm sure that's true, but that's not the reason.
That's brilliant, though.
Cocaine? No, it had nothing to do with cocaine.
Are
you ready? You went to the answer?
Please,
this is so out there. You'd never guess
it. You got to say it before I do.
Snuff has a tendency to cause sneezing, which was just a smidge too close to sexual ecstasy. The Pope thought sneezing was like sexual ecstasy. Ouch. That's one hell of a sneeze.
Keep sneezing too much. They just give you the evil eye.
Like, a little too excited.
Hey, I got allergies.
Crazy stuff. All right. Let's see what we got here. I read that one time before. In 2012, biohackers developed a substance called CE6 that gave people the ability to see what?
CE6.
To see what?
In black and white?
No, not black and white.
What could they out of the box there? What could they see?
And biohackers developed a
ancestors.
substance called CE6. I've never heard of CE6 before.
You could see your ancestors. Take this. See, what could you see? What could you see? Oh, that's weird. Rainbows? I don't. What do you mean?
Colors, ghosts? No, neither of those. God bless you. I hear you.
Dead people.
Dead people. People not that. I'm glad to hear a lot of people are into CE6 because I don't think this is so. I don't know why anybody
That's
would. Be
crazy, man.
The answer is it gave the people the ability to see in the dark when they injected it into their eye.
Oh,
It
brutal.
says creep tested, creep approved. So CE6, if you inject it in your eye, apparently you can see in the dark.
You can see.
I'm sure there's got to be something else I did that would not have won. So crazy.
That's pretty far fetched too. I mean,
I don't know. Who would try sticking that in their eye though? Who would
I'm
inject
gonna
something
stick
in
a
their
needle
eye?
in your eye, just
Crazy.
so I could see in the dark, man. You get that green weird night vision thing because you injected it in your eye. Man,
all right, so here's a short one here. This name of this medical situation is a real medical condition for gamers. Name the medical condition you can get for excessive gaming.
Man, I know this one too.
Yeah. I think I remember.
I've heard this. I've definitely heard this.
It's a medical condition gamers get.
Carpal tunnel.
No, not carpal tunnel. Nope. Does anybody know?
Come on, guys.
Come on, this one people should know. I have.
What can I give you a minute here?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Devil
Medical
horns.
condition.
No, not devil horns.
I know this. Rage. Come on. ADHD. No.
ADHD. No. I'll give
Bulimia.
bulimia. The answer: Nintendo thumb.
Nintendo thumb.
I guess it's from really. I don't know. It sounds unpleasant. It sounds very unpleasant. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do our next hashtag. It's hashtag time, people. You heard me. Hashtag time. What's our next hashtag? Keep it short.
Keep it short. Drop it in the chat. First hashtag in. Then we'll do another giveaway. We're about, 8:35 on a Thursday. You guys are awesome. Thank you once again for joining us. You better be hitting that thumbs up. And please share to all your multimedia platforms. We'll go with this one. You guys are watching Fear the Barbarian Collectibles live. Oh, hit it. You damn it. Mike, you're going to get a box of peanuts next. You're going to make me type this out. I'm in the dark. Hashtag New Beers Day.
What was it? New Beers Day. Okay. There you go. Mike Buskirk. New Beers Day.
We got vision impaired people. You ever see Nick trying to type out hashtag New Beers Day?
You know what's going to
He's
happen.
not
It's
here.
going to say New Year's Day, and it's going to be
An auto correction.
an autocorrect. All right.
Good Lord.
Hopefully it'll
All
work.
right, you guys. Let me get it rolling there.
All right, you ready for this one? We'll do one more, and then we'll
yeah.
go back to Chase and his operation. In 1672, an angry Dutch mob killed their prime minister. How did they kill him?
Oh, how did they go?
Angry
Stoning.
Dutch mob.
An angry. Wait a minute. Repeat the question again.
In 1672, an angry Dutch mob killed their prime minister. It was John de Witt was the prime minister's name. If that helps you. How did they kill him?
They beat him with their clogs.
Their wooden shoes. They beat him with their wooden shoes. Of course. Why not? It doesn't say that here.
How did they?
Pitchfork? No, not pitchfork. It's actually like a whole series of things, but I'll it'll be interesting to hear for sure. If people have any idea how they go. It's not pleasant. Let's put it that way. Not pleasant. Rocks? No, not rocks. Yep. Hashtag New Beers Day. New Beers Day.
How did they kill him?
Yeah. Think of a really horrible way to kill somebody, and see what you think.
The old drawn and quartered.
It could be. It's definitely part of it.
Okay. Lit him on fire and drawn and quartered.
No, they didn't light him on fire.
Some people might not know what drawn and quartered means. They tie one foot to one horse.
Put him in a pool with an arm. No, they didn't put him in a pool with an arm.
Here and an arm over there. Oh man. Oh.
She-Hulk marathon. I agree. That's cruel and unusual. They would never do it. That would kill them. It killed their spirit more than anything else. I mean, let's be honest.
They clockwork oranged them to watch She-Hulk.
All right, you ready?
Drops in your eyes.
Here's the answer. They shot him, mutilated him, strung him up, and then cannibalized his corpse.
And then ate him.
They ate him.
Wait a minute.
That's hardcore. You know what I mean?
So the Dutch are
maybe they did cook him. They may have cooked him. They didn't mention that in here. They cannibalized his corpse. That seems pretty hardcore. Watch out for those Dutch people. They can be pretty tough to deal with. All right. What is your? We'll go up with one of yours there, Chase.
Okay.
Steak, anyone? Yes, exactly right. Yummy. Maybe they were hungry. Might have been the reason why they killed the prime minister. Maybe they were
hungry, bro.
Yeah, well, it's possible. It's very possible. We don't really know.
You're that mad where you're like cooking them up. You must have really made him mad.
I was going to say, maybe you think he was kind of heavy set, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll take the leg quarter, and I want the." Who wants the baby back ribs? Anybody?
All right. Who's most likely to?
Most likely.
Know more about Kim Kardashian than you do.
This can go a couple different ways. They're either into social media or they're just a really creepy person. You know what I'm saying? Kim Kardashian.
It was most likely to know more about Kim Kardashian than you do.
What do you think?
I'm going raise chaos.
Is that right?
Yeah,
he does know a lot of stuff. This could be right in his wheelhouse.
Exactly. Yeah. He might have some just extreme knowledge about the Kardashians that we just don't know. It just seems like it would be a raise chaos. Totally.
I'm gonna go back to the Pop the Chaos days, and I'm gonna say new and old. Okay, I can see new and old chatting about this at length. Now, new is interested for singing and so on and so forth. Old is interested for a variety of other reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was off the old, so he was around during the old
Indeed.
tape release.
Yeah, who doesn't? That's a good point. Who doesn't know about Kim Kardashian? I mean, of course. Why wouldn't we know that? Of course we would know that.
Okay.
Got another one?
Let's see. No, we don't want to see that on here. Well, it should be fairly easy. Well, maybe not. Who was most likely to argue with anyone about anything?
Oh, yeah, this is
Argue with anyone about anything. Who is most likely to?
Well, this is simple. It's got to be me. I argue constantly with my wife, and here's the sometimes, and she'll say, "You're just saying that just to cause a fight," and it's true. Just like, look, you know. She'll say something I agree with, and I'm just like, could I agree, or maybe I'll just see what happens if I don't agree. And I should know what happens because it's happened so many times at this point. But yeah, I love to disagree, debate.
I'm going with Pop the Heat. I'm going with the Heat on this one. Who will argue about anything? I'm saying Heat because he has argued on here. Don't want to argue that.
He'll argue facts. He'll argue about
he lives
things
on an
that are
island.
not to be argued. It's just like, yeah, no, this lake is next to this border. I'm like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? Geography is his favorite thing to argue with. It's just like, look, you can get a globe and look at it. It's not true. What you're saying is not true. We do have to do like a geography when he's coming on one time. We need to have geography questions. I do love it when he does this. It's very creative.
The next one was, which way is north? And we popped the Heat. He's on an island. He has no idea where it's north, south, north, east, west. Yeah, north's that way. No, it's definitely not that way. No, it's definitely that way.
You ready for? I got a question for you here. You ready?
Yes.
Marlboro Reds, Marlboro Red cigarettes, earned the nickname Cowboy Killers.
Yes.
Why did it get that name?
Why did it get that name?
Cowboy Killers. So Marlboro Reds. If anyone ever smoked Marlboro, I was never a smoker, so I don't really know. But
I'm gonna say from the cowboy commercials, because the initial Marlboro commercials always had a cowboy in it.
But it says Cowboy Killers, so you just think it's because it had cowboys in it?
Yeah, because they had cowboys in their commercials.
You're in the right ballpark.
Cowboy Killers.
Oh, Umpty, you're on the right track. You're on the right track.
Died from cancer. And he was a cowboy.
Well, you want the real answer is? It says after 5 of the 7 Marlboro men all died of smoke-related illnesses. 5 out of 7. Apparently there were 7. I didn't realize there were 7 Marlboro men, but 5 of them died because of smoking.
Okay. Well, yeah, those aren't good odds. I mean,
that's not good odds. That's bad odds. In case you didn't know that much about math, that's not good. That's not good odds.
5 out of 7 Marlboro men died from
lung-related
cancers.
Terrible. All right, you ready for this?
Yes.
Introduced in 1969, Nerf balls were marketed as the first indoor ball and had extremely catchy and not all that buzz-killing slogan, which was what? They had a slogan for Nerf back in 1969. What do you think the slogan for Nerf balls would be in 1969? So dumb.
See, there's no like, I don't want to say it. I definitely don't want to say that.
Okay.
You could throw them. You could throw your balls indoors.
You definitely could, but that's not the slogan. Hit hard? No, that's not it. Softballs? No.
You could totally take balls to the face.
Exactly. That's not it. You ready?
Yes, please.
The actual slogan is, "You can't hurt babies or old people." That was the actual slogan.
You can't
for
hurt
Nerf.
babies.
You can't hurt babies or old
Now,
people.
if I took a Nerf ball
Apparently,
and just
young people
whipped it at a baby's face, that's not going to hurt him, right?
No, not at all.
Oh, no,
Never
no.
hurt him. Nerf. I think if you throw a Nerf ball at a baby, it's going to hurt it. I don't care what.
That won't make you black and blue. See?
No, that's not.
No.
That's a different kind of ball that you're talking about. All right, how are we doing on our hashtag?
Let's see. You can't see that teeny.
I can't really
We
see
got
it.
13. We got 13
13
entries. 13.
All right, we'll give you a couple more minutes, and then we're going to pull our second.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. You got another one?
Sure. Here. We got. Who's most likely to say bro as both an insult and a compliment?
Bro. Insult
Bro.
Who would throw around that term, bro? I think I have an
insult and a compliment.
I gotta say Vincent. I mean, I know Vincent's come up a lot because he really does fill all of these things, but he does say bro a lot, and I do think because again, he's Irish and doesn't really have a full understanding of the. So his limitation here might be like, hey, bro, and just like, was that didn't seem cool to me. I was a little off with the way that's his tongue. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say that. My backup was JKO. I could definitely see JKO.
I'll pick myself.
Really?
Pick myself, because I would straight up insult you and I would compliment you. Yeah.
I'll keep my eye out for that bro. You throwing that bro around then?
Yeah, because I definitely it could turn south real quick. Bro, you got a problem? Or bro, let's party. I mean, I don't know. I could definitely see myself doing that exact thing. Like, bro, I will stomp you. Or, bro, we should totally hang out. And it's all, bro, your face is jacked.
Nice.
So you insult him, but at the same time, bro. But bro, I mean, it's a lot of people have that same thing.
They definitely. All right, let's see.
I'll go with that. Trying to stay off radars. He's gonna be like, God, you guys really went hard on me the other night. But bro, I wasn't meaning to insult you.
You ready for this one?
Yes.
The inventor of Keurig K-Cups. You know what the
Keurig.
little cups
Okay, yeah, the old K-Cups.
Regretted all the environmental waste, so he left the company and did what?
Oh, join Greenpeace?
No, he didn't join Greenpeace.
Is mad about the environmental waste.
Yeah. He regretted the environmental waste from these little cups because they do. I mean, you're just throwing them away constantly.
Oh, constant little plastic cups.
Yeah, those little cups.
And
so he quit the company and did this.
Went to work for waste management. I have no idea.
No, he didn't go to work for
I have no idea. You guys are no help over here in the chat.
They're no help. They're none.
You are
it's not New Beer's Eve. The answer is he started a solar panel company. So there you go. He went from
the opposite.
K-cups to went completely opposite. Completely opposite.
Okay. Help the environment. I should have said something smart, like I don't know, he invented new trash bags or something. I guess. I mean, he's got to be a millionaire by now. My God, because I'm seeing solar panels on everybody's roofs lately.
There you go.
It's like,
well, K-cups. He must have made millions and millions from that too. Sounds like he did pretty good for himself.
The more you know.
A bottle of Coke had been 5 cents since launching in 1886. 1886, it was 5 cents. And after more than 70 years, they finally needed to raise the price. So what did Coca-Cola do?
5 cents.
So what did they do? Okay, so they raised. It was 5 cents. They had to raise the price. So what was their plan?
They're gonna put them in cans.
No.
Put Coca-Cola in cans. They're gonna sell 6-packs. They're gonna. What are we gonna do? It's 5 cents. We need to up the willy.
Christina, the more you know. This is like reading Rainbow. I mean, this is exactly like that. There's no doubt about it. You know a lot of good stuff. The more you know. Well, the answer, because nobody's going to get this, is
they took cocaine out of their soda.
They definitely did that. The answer is they lobbied the Treasury to mint a 7.5-cent coin, since they felt a dime was too much to charge. So instead of charging a dime,
so they lobbied for 7.5-cent coin.
They wanted a 7.5-cent piece, and of course they didn't get it.
I would never in a million years guess that.
It's such a weird thing to have done. It didn't work, clearly. So I don't know.
It's like the old $2 bill. I got like 4 of those somewhere. I got 2 $4 $2 bills. I got one that's in red ink, so I don't know if it's worth it.
Are you ready for this one?
For you people nerding out. Yeah.
In 2010, Frito-Lay created an environmentally friendly, 100% consumable chip bag, but they had to stop using them after 18 months. Why?
Because they got moldy.
No. So they had 100% consumable bags. They went from plastic to this thing that
you
wouldn't have to worry about it. But they stopped it. For why? For what reason? I mean, we need to get that Jeopardy sound.
Wow. Why would they stop? Because
I didn't know this was a thing. Where have I been? I've missed all of this. You know what I mean? I missed the guy got eaten. I didn't get that news article. I didn't see this thing about the Frito-Lay bag. People being constipated. People weren't eating the bags. It was just a bag.
People were getting diarrhea. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, constipated. No, there were nothing. None of that. Reese ate bags. No, there wasn't any of that. People became constipated.
The bags. People were just eating the bags.
No.
You could bite up a chunk out of the bag and steal the product.
Well, here's the answer. Since they gave people this, no, they were not eating the bags. I don't think people are that dumb, but maybe I'm wrong. The reason is because people complained the bags were too noisy.
That's why they stopped making edible bags.
People complained
it was too noisy.
Right, it's too noisy.
Every time I try to eat this bag.
Well, like if you're in the movie theater and somebody's got chips and they're ruffling it, it gets annoying. I guess it was worse. I don't know. Shut that bag up. You know what I mean?
Shut the hell up. Are you chewing on your back? Because it was too loud.
Exactly. All right.
The bags were too loud. Oh,
all right. Let's see. Where are we again? Let's go back to our thing and we'll go ahead and run it.
All right. 17 entries. Perfect timing.
We're a 6 finger. No, it wasn't a 6 finger.
Six finger. All right, you guys. We're going to hit this little transition. Give you one more quick second. If you haven't already, to add that hashtag. And of course, if you haven't already, you best be hitting that thumbs up. You're watching Bearded Barbarian Collectibles live. Alrighty, hashtag New Beers Day. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
DP, Ollie. Oi.
All right.
All right,
Congratulations,
my
friend.
man. Congratulations.
Hopefully, I think you're still here. I'm pretty sure I saw you earlier.
Some confetti.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Why
go.
not? That's a wonderful
And
thing.
here is your pop stack. Now, Ronald.
Is it your birthday, DPJ? That would be amazing if it was.
There, boom. There we go. So Ronald's the only one missing.
Yep, just Ronald. Everything else is there.
Ooh, still here.
All right.
All right.
See what we can find here. Hopefully, there's some good stuff up there that you might be interested in.
I tell you that Moto Pop, that's a heavy. It's
It
gonna
is.
cost you a little extra for
I know.
that guy
I
because
know.
he's a beast, man.
I hear you. He is. He is very, very heavy. He's a cool pop, though. When I put him on the spinner, he's a cool pop. There's no room at the end, though. I had to send him away.
I'm digging that Rick and Morty. Like they're supposed to be doing a live action Rick and Morty here.
Oh, are they?
So,
Who are they
yeah.
going to get? Have they picked somebody yet?
Well, they haven't picked anybody that I've heard of, but it's definitely in the works. So, money talks. So
Ian Malcolm. All right. Very good. Appreciate it.
Let's go on some Jurassic Park.
All right. So what I need you to do is just go ahead and follow me at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles on Instagram. Remind me what you got and send me your address, and I will do my best to get it out tomorrow. Hopefully, that's the plan. I keep saying tomorrow, and sometimes it doesn't work out, but I'm completely up to date. All the stuff went out. I've sent everything out.
It's best to just say send it out soon.
I'll send it soon. But I am going to try. The reason why I do it sooner is my memory is crap. Okay, and I don't want to forget
you end up in my situation. I end up having to text a couple of people like, "Hey, I know you won something. What did you win?"
Right, that's exactly right.
You know what? What are you into?
Well, one time I forgot one person. As far as I know, I've only done it one time to one person. I forgot, and they messaged me and said, "Hey, did you forget me?" And I said, "Yes, I actually did. I'm sorry." That's why I don't want to do that again. So anyway, it's all good. So yeah, just go ahead and make sure to do that, and we're in good shape. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's wrap this shit.
All right, so capitalizing on U.S. women's limited access to birth control, Lysol marketed itself as what? So capitalizing on U.S. women's limited access to birth control, this was before, not now. Lysol originally marketed itself as what? And it says from the 20s to the 50s. So from the 20s to the 50s.
The ultimate sterilizer.
No, not quite.
The quicker picker up.
This was back in the days when you could pretty much say anything. You could just, it does this. And of course, yes, it does. And people are like, okay. Now,
I don't know. That's
sperm killer. No. That's bottom spray. No, not quite.
The one and only spermicide.
I mean, you're on the right. Some of you are on the right track. It's not,
I can't say some of the things I'm
abortion. No, it's not. Well, James Boulay,
baby killer
is the baby. No, is on the right track, and since you're sort of in the right area, they marketed themselves as a douche and a contraceptive.
What?
So it covered up into two things.
And just spray your down. Spray the old
cartridge.
cartridge.
Your nether regions, and it'll do a bunch of things. Along with tingle, I'm sure. I'm sure that was another thing it did that they didn't mention.
Sterile spray. That's not the closest.
It does have that kind of a smell that it can deal with. You know what I mean? Brother.
That's pretty messed up, man. That's just not
All right.
cool, man. Not cool.
You ready for the next one? First called a flexible saw. The chainsaw was originally used for what? What was the first use of a chainsaw? I guess they called it a flexible saw when they first
For cutting up meats.
cutting up meats.
Chopping up I don't know, cows.
You're on the right track. Let me put it that way. You're on the right track.
Mass production of sausages.
Real James, Willie, and Chase are on the right track. But can you be more specific?
Jeez. Sorry. Yeah. For Thanksgiving, cutting Thanksgiving turkeys.
James Boulanger, either you're a Googler or you're getting pretty swift here. The answer is it was used more as a surgical tool.
As a surgical tool.
Than for cutting wood, or it says, or slashing teenagers. But, so yeah, they used it for surgery.
I mean,
Not Bret
I
Hart.
guess they figured it was faster, right?
Definitely.
It'd be a lot faster instead of slow sawing somebody's leg off. You could just instead of hacksawing their leg off.
Well, I mean, it's quicker, but it certainly may leave quite of a rough cut, wouldn't you think?
Well, a little jagged there, but a lot. Do you want jagged or fast, or we can go slow and it'll be nice and straight, or no, fast, go fast.
Exactly right. Do you want a nice clean cut, or do you want it to be quick? Those are your options.
That's your options.
I would say, is there a way to get both? That would really be
Too old and slow to Google.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Dissatisfied with the results from attempted blood transfusion, North American doctors in 1840s attempted what? So they were dissatisfied with the results of blood transfusions. So North American doctors in the 1840s attempted what? Instead of using blood transfusions, what else would you do? Or what else could you do?
I was going with the leech thing. Like, well,
smart. That's a good question, a good answer, but it's not correct. That would have been smart.
Frustrated with the blood transfusion, so instead they did what?
Right.
Made the patient drink the blood.
No. There's somebody else. You and the real James Willie are on the same track here. No, there was no drinking. These were not vampires. Okay. So.
But you're talking transfusion. They were tired of the transfusion.
That's true.
They were transfusion. So they were like, we should do this instead.
Right. Leeching. No, not leeching. No. And no drinking of blood.
Made you eat blood pudding. Eat this blood pudding. Is it negative O or?
Do you give up?
Yeah,
it's a really dumb answer.
I definitely give up. It's just gonna get worse.
They attempted the procedure with milk as a substitute for blood. They just use milk. Why not just use milk? Why not?
With milk.
They didn't say if it was
I would
whole
have
milk
never
or 2%.
ever got there.
Not skim milk. They're definitely not going to use skim milk.
It was whole milk.
Silly. Very silly.
Skim milk.
Makes you nervous to go to see the doctor, wouldn't you say?
They tried V8 juice. Looks like blood. Milk.
You got another one on your end?
Sure. I can get one up. Let's see.
Why not? Hopefully people are learning stuff. And what we learned is people are weird. And we really didn't know what we were doing early on.
Okay, here we go. Who is most likely to spend hours deciding where to go get food?
Ooh. Hours deciding
where to go get food.
That's a good one. Let's see.
Who is most likely to spend hours thinking where to get some food?
Oh, I know the answer to this one. I got to say JKL. He lives in New York. He's like, we could go to the 18th Mexican restaurant or the 7,000th Mexican restaurant. Or it's just like there's a million choices. Here, literally, in this town I live in, there's 4 places to eat. Okay? You know how long it is? Are we going to go to this place, or this place? And that's pretty much it. Or starve. Okay? There's not a lot of options. Although it just still takes me a while.
I'm going to say, although he is not here, and some of you might not be familiar with, but I'm going Fox Crown.
Oh,
my man Fox Crown. He also lives in New York City.
Another New Yorker.
But he loves to shoot some food shorts and little foodie videos.
Little food porn.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
He goes everywhere. So I'm thinking he definitely spends quite a while thinking, where am I going to next? Because some of the stuff he be posting. So if you're not following old Fox Crown 17 on Instagram, he doesn't do a lot of YouTube. He's more of an Instagrammer.
Right.
I would say. But yeah, follow Fox Crown on YouTube and then you'll find his Instagram.
I mean, it would be, that's one of the things that there's a lot of reasons I hate working living in this city
too.
Oh yeah, there you go. Last is another one. But yeah, I could definitely see wanting to live in a city for that, but I don't think I could manage it. It's too many people. Sorry. I'll take the 4 places to eat here. So.
The good thing is, in Florida, we got a variety of different ethnicities. We got a lot of different types of food in Florida. So we got Cuban, Mexican, seafood, Californian food. I'm like, wait, we're in Florida. What do you mean? It's like California Cafe. What?
Oh. So what is it, like fish tacos and stuff like that?
Yeah. It's all healthy stuff.
Who wants that?
Yeah, exactly.
What a buzzkill. All right, you ready for this one?
DoorDash. Yeah, good.
Redheads, since we've been talking about last, let's talk about redheads. Redheads are genetically predisposed to be less responsive to anesthesia, but more responsive to what? Excuse me, more sensitive to what? Not responsive. More sensitive. So less responsive to anesthesia, but more sensitive to what?
Oh, so you want to...
Because redheads are soulless, right? They have no soul. Okay?
Light.
They're light. They're a little alien. They're slightly alien.
To light. Pain?
No, not pain. Well, maybe, but that's not the answer that they're giving here.
Pain. So less sensitive to anesthesia.
Right. They're less responsive to anesthesia. And more sensitive to what?
Sensitive to what?
They will not be feelings. That's true. I agree, Crazy Scotch. They don't feel
sunburn. The sun. Bright light.
Basically, you're correct. It says more sensitive to heat and cold. And I can't tell you how many discussions, whenever last again, I'm cold, I'm hot, it's just
temperature fluctuations.
It was always temperature or something. It's just like, and then I was thinking, why is she telling us this? What am I supposed to do about it on this end? Go turn the heat up?
Wear a sweater?
I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? I think she just wanted us to feel her pain. I don't know what was going on, but it seemed unnecessary information to me.
Oh man.
All right, you ready?
You guys. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see.
Jokes.
Yeah, I'm not going to read that one. That is hard.
Skip that one.
Skip that one.
There we go.
Trust me, there's some interesting stuff in this thing. If you're interested in what I'm reading from, it's this book right here.
There it is.
Because what's his name?
Shipper Brains
Trivia. And I got it from Amazon, so if you're just curious. It was, $14, something like that. And Raise Chaos had the game. There's also a game, but I couldn't find the game. All I could get was the book. So it doesn't really give you questions and answers. I have to read it a certain way. That's why you'll see me glance down, because I'm trying to pre-read it so I'll know what to leave out. Okay,
trying to read it and put it in question form.
Exactly right. Because this is not what I imagine. All right. What is the most common source of penile injuries?
Fracture.
No, it's from this thing, from something.
Oh.
Not the kind of injury.
The V. The mighty V.
It might even no. According to this,
What
no.
is it? What is it? Zippers.
That's it. Exactly right.
That's two.
The most it's like from what was it? Something About Mary. So it says Something About Mary situation. The most common source of penile injuries are from zippers. Every year, 1,700 men head to the ER after zipping their tip. 1,700. Yikes!
Have you ever? Because I have when I was a young lad. When I was a young lad, I absolutely did.
Were you going commando or what was happening?
I don't know. I can't remember. It was a long time. I mean, I was a young lad. How dare you? Hey man, it was the 70s.
All right, so you ready for the next one? Leslie Nielsen, the Starved Naked Gun. People remember the Starved Naked Gun. He's dead, of course.
Airplane.
Loved pranking people with a fart machine. So much so that his tombstone reads what? What is on his tombstone?
Oh. Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
That would have been a good one. I would have thought that.
Oh, man.
What do you think he would have had on his tombstone? Huh?
It wasn't me.
That would have been another good one, too.
Oh, man. I don't know. On his tombstone.
Got gas. No, not got gas. Oh, come on.
Got gas.
Silly. I'll give you another couple seconds. Here for the next. Are you ready? The answer is let her rip.
Let her rip.
Let her rip. That's what he's got on his tombstone.
That's the face down. Oh no.
Not quite.
Oh man. Too much. You guys are too much.
All right, so you ready for this? Steve Jobs thought his all-fruit diet eliminated the need to shower. So what did he do? He ate an all-fruit diet, according to this, which he thought eliminated the need to shower. So what would he do? And this is what he said when he worked at Atari. So I guess it was early on.
So what would he do? Instead of showering. Swim?
No. That would have been a good idea. It would have been nice if he had at least done that. He didn't do that.
Call that the old bum bath.
I don't think he get anywhere near water. Water has nothing to do with this situation whatsoever. 8 apples. No, he definitely did. He ate a lot of fruit.
What would he do?
Create Pac-Man games. Yeah. He may have.
Go jogging, wear a sweatsuit, sauna. I don't know. What the hell would he do? That's crazy.
What do you think? Well, people probably won't get it, but here's the answer. They put him on the night shift by himself. It says earning him the lonely night shift during the time at Atari.
So he worked by himself.
They forced him to work by himself because he stunk. Nobody wanted to work with him. So
it's like, no, don't need a shower. I eat fruit.
I eat fruit. What is that? It's so silly. How could you not smell yourself? Don't you think you would eventually maybe?
You'd eventually, you think.
I got to be honest with you. If I work with somebody I would have to hold them down and hose them down. There's nothing I can do. I mean,
they're nose blind.
Nose blind. That's exactly right. All right, you ready for hashtag number 3? All right, ready? Let's do it. Hashtag number 3, y'all.
Wrap it up with another hashtag. I was thinking work alone. See, you should have said it, man. Hashtag number
Work alone.
3.
That's exactly right. Work alone.
All right, you guys.
Now, when he runs the company, I understand he was still doing some of that stuff, and they said it's quite unpleasant.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
All right.
Weird.
Let's see. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Thank you guys once again for joining us Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for an all-new Barbarian Collectibles Live. I'll hit the 9-second transfer. We'll give you 9 seconds. Hit that hashtag. About to wrap this show up. What is it? 9/16 on 6/15/2023. Look at that. I'll even hit you with a little marker that way you can. What day? What was that? Oh, I just gave it to you. Once again, I'm Chase's Kingdom, which you can catch every Saturday. Chase's Kingdom for a morning brew Funko review on Chase's Kingdom. I usually go off about 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So come.
You got some
hang
good
out.
stuff for this time. You bought a bunch of stuff. Or,
I got a couple things. It's been slow. It's been slow in the kingdom, but you know.
Well,
I love stuff
you only buy the things you like. There's been a sort of interesting thing going on. Like there's certain things I just don't want. I mean, I got to be honest with you.
I see it across the board. A lot of people that I'm following.
I'm definitely going to pick up a few of the blockbuster ones, but I'm not a fan of the figures. But I got to get a couple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try a couple.
I've still yet to get one of the 3 liters, just because I was the same way. I wasn't really a fan. I knew it was.
Well, I had to get the 3 liters because I invented it. I mean, come on.
I do it too. You said it though.
I said it.
We'll have to rewind the tape. Rewind the tape. Barbarian.
I said it on multiple lives.
Got a witness right here.
It wasn't on my own live. That's the problem. So
exactly.
I got no way to go back. All right.
What are you hashtagging this? Clean cut.
Did you see the hashtag? It was clean cut.
Clean cut is clean cut. Now, where's that coming from?
I don't know. The opposite of what's happening around here. There's no doubt.
Clean cut. All right, clean cut. Let's see. 1 second to get that in there.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I got a good one here. All right. On December 8th, 1980, who took the last known photo of living John Lennon?
Warhol?
Nope.
Wasn't Andy Warhol? CNN. Go with the news station.
No, that's not it. Yoko. No, Yoko.
Paul. Guys.
Quick draw and crazy Scottish guy got it. The answer is Mark David Chapman, who is also in the picture.
Oh, no.
And it says a Lennon non-super fan and also his assassin.
Oh, brutal, man.
Brutal.
Oh, that is not cool.
Not cool. That's one hell of a selfie.
Right? The guy who killed him.
Mm-hmm. That's not pleasant.
Wow. That's crazy.
All right, so you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
This is a music one. You got to know this. Chase.
Snap.
In 2001, rapper Dubrat. Are you familiar with Dubrat?
Sure.
I know you're into rap, so you should definitely know this. He was given probation for hitting a woman with a rum bottle. Why did he go to prison 6 years later?
Okay. So the first time he went was for hitting someone with a rum
he was on
bottle.
Probation. It says
on probation.
In 2001 he was hitting a woman with a rum bottle. He was put on probation. 6 years later he went to prison for what?
Hitting someone with a rum bottle.
You got it. For doing the exact same thing.
It was the stupidest thing I could think of, too.
That's what you call not learning your lesson.
For doing the same damn exact thing.
That was a good use of probation.
So I think I've got like 3 of these. I'm pretty proud of myself.
You're definitely doing better than me since I didn't answer any of these. I wouldn't have gotten more than 3 either.
That was a female.
These are weird. Some of these things are way out there.
Crazy Scott, see? Hitting her again. Nope, different person.
You ready for the next one? In 2011, a South Carolina man fatally stabbed his wife inside of a Walmart. What did they do? What did the Walmart do?
Oh, was it the Walmart?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Fatally stabbed somebody.
In 2011, a South Carolina man fatally stabbed his wife inside of a Walmart. What did Walmart do?
Fatally stabbed.
Yes. Stabbed. So you know it made a hell of a mess.
Announced cleanup on aisle 4.
Went to self-checkout. Yeah. Smart.
What did Walmart do?
Mm-hmm. I see what you did there. Quick draw. They slashed prices. That's cool. That's very, very cool. Nice going. Well done.
Oh man. Made it a Walmart holiday. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, people are kind of on the right track here. Sadly, it says instead of closing the stores, they had employees rope off the bloody crime scene so customers could still enjoy low prices. They just roped the area off and
so
don't go down that aisle.
4.
Clean up on aisle 4 and just go down aisle 3, right? Well, Walmart won't close for nothing. I don't care if it's Thanksgiving or a murder or anything.
Clear cut.
How are we doing with clean cut?
Clean cut.
Hashtag clean cut.
Clean cut.
We got 11.
Cut.
All right, got a few more here. We'll give people a little bit more time.
Yeah, I was going to say, hold on. Ask the chat. I'll be right back. The wife's waving. I got to go real quick. I'll be right back.
You're fine.
All right.
All right. So I'll ask some in the chat here. What is the number one choking hazard for kids 3 and under? The number one choking hazard for kids 3 and under. You probably get this. I mean, I sort of thinking that it was a thing. So, what do you suppose a 3-year-old and under would choke on? Can you possibly imagine? Lego, carrots. Kids don't eat carrots. A Lego, I can see them eating a Lego, but no Legos. A lot of people said Legos. Also not true. I'll give you a hint. It is a food item. So, pacifiers, no. James Bashirs gets the answer. It is hot dogs. Hot dogs. And it says for their tubular shape and malleability. So it gets really wedged down in. I don't know, HCF. Maybe it is. It might be haunted. It might definitely be haunted. It's certainly creepy. I certainly wouldn't walk down cereal. No, not cereal. So yeah, hot dogs. So don't feed a baby, a 3-year-old and under, a hot dog. No, that sounds like a terrible idea. They do love them, though. They definitely do. Hot dogs were one of my favorite. When I was a child, I went to a hot dog factory, and they would give you a raw hot dog. I mean, it's almost like when you're going on a tour and they give you a taste of something. So I was given a raw hot dog, and I don't know. It seems like it's something that you wouldn't do, but they definitely did it, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the tour. I went on that tour many times as I was able to get free weenies. All right, let's see what else we got here.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right, we're still doing good here.
Sorry about that. Just got informed I get a pool cage tomorrow. 9 months later, after my major hurricane.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, for reasons both practical and spiritual, Tibetans often have what kind of burials? So when somebody dies, Tibetans use this type of a burial method.
Oh man, I feel like I know that. What is that? It's
Burn? No, they don't burn them. Nope.
I don't know what it's called exactly though.
All right, well, you can describe it. It's fine.
They just
I'll allow a description. Mummification? No, they're not mummifying.
they water burial. They just put them in the river. Just let them float away.
No water burial.
Tibet.
What would you imagine Tibet would be?
Yeah, because it's not really. But it's not really. You're not. Yeah, because mummification is not a.
No, it's not. It's not mummification.
No.
Milk baths. No. Going back to milk now. Is that what? No. Wrong. You ready, or you want to get
yeah.
The answer is sky burials. So what does that mean? In which they carry corpses up the mountains and leave them to the elements. And it says including
up in the
vultures. They just bring them up a mountain and leave them there.
They said throw in the vultures.
Well, I assume that's what ends up happening.
No,
you know what animal
there's places in Tibet where you'll see, I guess you would call it a graveyard, but they're corpses just on the mountain. And they're pretty much mummified. They look mummified.
It's just like it says they carry corpses up the mountains and leave them to the elements.
Yeah. They kind of just, they just put them into these little nooks and little things.
I guess they feel like they're closer
creepy
to
as hell.
Heaven or something. It is very creepy. All right. I've read that one before. You got another one for us, Chase?
Sure. Let's see.
Exactly. Go rest high on the mountain.
Okay. Who is most likely to always find a reason to take their shirt off?
None of this group should take their shirt off. Not a single one of us.
I'm going JKL.
Oh, God. Are you serious?
Yes, that boy be working out, showing his sweaty t-shirt videos. It's all...
Oh, brother.
I'm going...
Well, you're probably right.
Take his shirt off.
It's definitely not me or Vincent or New and Old or any of the other folks. That's for sure. I don't know what Chase got going under that shirt, but it probably needs to stay on the.
It's all tattoos. Just a lot of tattoos.
I got you. If I got a tattoo, it would be of a bush in front where
as soon as I walked in the door today, I took my shirt off. I was dying.
We appreciate
Florida,
you
don't need a
through
reason.
the door first
Yes.
and not leaving it out front.
New but not old. Yeah. I can see little man flexing. Like, what's up?
All right, you ready for this one? This is an interesting
one.
Go ahead. Members of the hip hop group Outlaws. You remember the hip hop group Outlaws?
Okay, no, but go ahead.
They confirmed during a 2000 interview that they had done what? That's sort of a vague, but I don't know how else to put it.
Okay, members of the Outlaws.
They confirmed during a 2011 interview that they had done what?
2000.
Are you familiar with Outlaws? I'm not that familiar.
Yeah, vaguely, but I know who you're talking about.
It's Outlaws with a Z. Pops Mafia said new, but not old. No, you might be right.
What did they do? Oh.
Bruce Jenner. Oh,
Humpty's on fire tonight. You throw back a few, Humpty. Cheers.
A B&E.
What did
They
do?
probably did do a B&E, but that's not what we're talking about here. They didn't confirm it on any interview in 2011. You probably won't get it. You want me to let you know what it is?
I was gonna say an upper decker.
It seems like something they'd be into. But they confirmed that they smoked the ashes of Tupac Shakur.
Oh shit!
Kim Kardashian.
They claim they smoked a human.
They smoked a human being. That's what, according to this, that's what they said. Now, whether or not you believe them, I don't know. That's what they said they confirmed.
It was confirmed.
Oh dear. All right, how are we doing on our hashtag?
Oh my god! They smoked Tupac.
So they said
We got 14 entries. Let's see.
we're going to give you 1 minute. I'm going to ask one more question. All right. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah, let's go.
The English town, and this is an actual name of the town, Shittertown. Shitterton.
The Shitterton.
It's Shitterton, Ton, not T-O-W. Got so tired of people stealing their welcome sign, they did this.
Smeared actual feces on the sign.
That would have been a good idea. They should have done that.
Nobody's gonna touch it then. What did they do? They were sick of people
that would be
stealing
cool. I
the
wish I
sign.
could have gotten that sign. That would have been
So,
nice.
What did they do?
They get so tired of people stealing their welcome sign, they did this.
What they do?
Oh, looks like the milkman got it.
Oh no!
Exactly right. They replaced it with a 1.5 ton stone.
Covered it in stone.
Now, you ain't stealing that thing. I can tell you that. 1.5 ton stone. Not just a stone.
They turned it into a 1.5 ton.
Replaced the sign with an outhouse. That would have been a good idea. That's a smart thing. No, I don't think they wanted to lean into that whole thing. I think that's not sure how they. All right, what do we got for our hashtag? Let's go ahead and do this thing.
All right. Let's get the hashtag up here. And we will give you guys, if you haven't already, get this hashtag in. We'll give you 10 seconds. 10 seconds on the clock.
Hashtag clean cut. Do it.
Clean cut. Let's go. All right. Clean cut. Good luck, everybody.
Do it. Ooh,
Beth.
there you go, Beth.
All right. I like to
All
see
right.
that. That's
Congratulations.
Somebody new.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Hopefully you're still here.
Yes.
Let us know if you are, and then we'll throw the pop stack and see what we got.
Oh, I didn't even. I'll scroll back. I did not see it back. All right. You haven't been talking very much.
That's all good.
Yeah,
That's all good. You guys got to watch out for those silent ones lurking in the background.
Oh.
She was too busy laughing.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see.
I hope you're still here. We don't want to have to. We don't have to spin it again. I mean,
draw it again, but that's how it goes.
We'll give you a couple minutes, but you get better figure it out here.
Let me see.
There we go. I'll put that up there.
Do I not see it?
It was up in the corner.
Okay.
There it is. We're going to give you 1 minute. We're not going to give you there we go.
All right. There you go.
Good job. All right. Congratulations. All right. So go ahead and we'll go ahead and put it up there. Our pop stack. And Ronald McDonald's been picked, and
Ronnie's
Ian Malcolm. Ian Malcolm and Ronald McDonald have been picked. Other than that, you're welcome to anything else. There's a possibility there's another Ian Malcolm back there, but I don't know that. Maybe that's the only one. I don't want to say.
Minnie, please. She's going for Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse. All right.
Taking
Congratulations on Princess Minnie. All right. We'll go ahead and do that. Make sure to follow me at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles on Instagram. Send me your address and a name that I can put in the thing. And then remind me what you picked.
No.
And I'll
you know, that's James Willie's wife. So that's going to save you a little shipping, right?
Is that right?
I do believe James won earlier this evening. I think.
No, if you want to make it simple for me, that would be real nice of you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be happy to put them in separate boxes inside if that makes you happy.
That makes me feel
but
better.
If there's one outer box, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Hopefully, everybody had a fun time. We had a small group here. Well, not necessarily in the chat, but the Chase and I. Hey, look, if it's Chase and I, that's cool, man. We can. It gives us more opportunity to talk more. You know, I don't have to wait for Vincent to be going bap, 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 bap. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just but yeah, we can talk smack about him. It didn't slow us down. It definitely didn't slow us down. So. All right, Chase, what do you got going on your channel there, buddy?
What do I got going on? I was supposed to get it in today, but the new Batman Beyond Funko Shop exclusive with the chance at a chase.
Oh, okay.
I ordered 2, and I figured they would all, they would come at the same time. Well, no, Funko decided to send me one and make me wait 4 days for the next one, which is weird. I've never.
Did you order them at the same time? Or order them?
Yes, I did. Absolutely did.
That's interesting.
But the shipping info, I got tracking on 2 items, which was weird. I'm what? And yeah, very bizarre. So I'll be dropping my Batman Beyond video. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll have to really get it. I mean, that's the only video I had this week. I gotta get it out there as fast as I possibly can. I try to do at least a video a week. So that's all I really got going on this week. Other than you can catch me Saturday morning for another episode of Morning Brew Funko Review. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes I show you the latest and greatest Funko. Sometimes we do like mystery bags and mystery unboxings. You never know what could happen. So grab a cup of Joe and let's talk Funko. Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time on Chase's Kingdom. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I know, I can promote you to the death, but you got to do something. You got to do. Mr. Ugly's like, we got some stuff. Let's be honest. Yeah, he's. I tried to do some Mr. Ugly stuff on YouTube. Yeah, it didn't last very long.
He's a slacker. What can you say? He's a big slacker.
It was about a minute and a half, and YouTube was like, "Yeah, no, that's not going to work."
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. They were not happy with Mr. Ugly. So,
ouch.
Yeah, we're going to have to
get in line with the other people that aren't happy with him, right?
So, if you like horror and anything spooky, follow Chase's Kingdom for the latest Mr. Ugly updates. We'll just say that.
Well,
of course,
yeah, I mean,
here, part of Bearded Barbarian's channel.
We definitely appreciate you and Mr. Ugly hanging out tonight. He was hiding in the background. I get that. So, but hopefully everybody had a fun time. I've got some. I just posted a video. Umpty Scratch's sticker swap. I was very tardy. I apologize. But hopefully you got the chance to see some cool stickers from some awesome channels. And there were some channels I wasn't even that familiar with.
Yeah, some Umpty stickers.
Some good stuff. Yeah, some really good stuff. And of course, Umpty always has. He created a couple new stickers for me. You may be getting some stickers coming up. So go check out those. There's a cool bat-shaped one. And then there's one with some alternate colored logos, which I thought was really cool. So
stay tuned for the backstory for that.
Yeah, the bat story. I've told it a couple times. I told it on Eric's channel once, and I've told it on my own channel a couple times. So maybe at some point we may do some. One time, a long time ago, I did a live where I did a storytelling, and I enjoyed it. I had a fun time. So maybe we might try to do that again. And I gave away some things for the best stories that people had, and I let y'all pick who you thought were the best stories, and we may try to do that again because I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so
reenact the bat story.
We could reenact the bat story. I'm not trying to reenact it. That was traumatizing to the bat and me. We both got traumatized. I was nude when all that happened, so the bat was scarred.
Flesh suit.
Exactly. That's how Bat became Batman. You know what I mean? So, but it was interesting. But yeah, so it ended up being a thing. So. But as far as the things on my channel, got a lot of fun. Other things got coming up. I got some sodas. I got some mystery boxes I'm getting ready to open. I got a lot of stuff waiting. I bought some stuff from the Funko shop. And hopefully it'll be a lot of things that people are really interested in, etc. And like I said, if there's anything that y'all want to see us do on the live, we've got some ideas for some food stuff coming up. I keep teasing that. We're eventually going to do it. And
Snickers
hopefully we'll have a
challenge.
Fun time. Snickers challenge again, round 2. I got
Round
beaten
2.
last time, which I've never been beaten twice in a row. Not going to happen. Okay, so we'll have to work that out. Well, we're going to tighten up the restrictions on the type of pudding and the type size of the Snickers bars, because I don't want any vagaries when it comes to all that. So last time, at least I didn't come in last. Okay, Sassy really embarrassed herself with that pudding goatee she ended up with. So if you never saw the thing, it was on we saw Sassy Barbarian show, and my face was completely covered in pudding. I had no class. I sat there pretty much most of the time with pudding in the corners of my eyes for the whole thing. So anyway, but it was fun. It was a fun time. We had a good time. So, but anyway, so thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Hopefully everyone had a fun time. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to Chase's channel. Subscribe over here. Make sure to go ahead and put the notifications in, because we do normally put these on Thursday nights, but every now and then we may choose to do a different day, try to do something special.
Sure.
And you'll never know unless you sort of hit that, etc. So we appreciate you coming out to the channel tonight, and thank you very much. And you hit your tagline there, buddy.
Hit the tagline. Join the kingdom, be the kingdom.
Goodbye from the Bearded Barbarian.